Well, I think I misjudged the music there a little bit, as it's still playing when I got to the end of that countdown, but we are live, and hopefully you should be able to hear me. I've got no idea. It does look like, is that, wait, that doesn't look like it. No, hello, that is coming out. That is definitely coming out. God, it's only been 2 weeks since I've last done a live stream, and I've got no idea what I'm doing, as is always the case. But hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be building up Kuiana Space Centre, because everything in For All Kerbalkind has to have a K in it. And yeah, I'm building up Karoo. That's what I'm going to be doing over the course of this live stream. I've got an episode coming out probably next Sunday, and I am going to be flying ESA missions in that. In fact, I've got one coming up very, very shortly. That was a donation. Thank you very much to Coladev for the $5 donation. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I've got a mission coming up that ESA are going to be flying in my next episode. It's going to be a very big mission, and it is going to be using the vehicle that is currently on display, which is the Ariane. Although it's not going to be this particular Ariane, there is going to be, well, it's going to be a little bit bigger than this. But hello everyone, how's everyone doing? There's quite a few people in the live chat already. I can't really see your build very much, your UI is so big. So I've got a couple of different screens. So this is just my start stream screen, and then I've got this screen as well, which is a bit bigger, so you can see more on it. So we should hopefully get to see a bit more. Please have my children. Okay. That's the one comment that I see. But I saw Ballistic Fox was in the live chat earlier on. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you very much for helping me get this install sorted earlier on today, because I was exasperated. I loaded this up like 3-4 times, downloaded so much stuff to try and get this install working, and nothing was working, and it was just a simple case of following the wrong instruction, and it's all fixed now and everything is good. But I'm gonna put some music on because no one wants to hear just me talking. No, we want to have some nice background music as well. So hopefully if I do this, it should just autoplay, but we'll see how it goes. But I've had a very busy weekend. I've had a very busy past couple of weeks actually, which is why there has been no Kerbal Gets Real Redux episode. Cat spotted. Oh yeah. Teddy, what are you doing? Teddy is on stream, so yeah, my cats are now loose and they can wander around and probably fight in the background whilst I am doing this stream. But yeah, no, I've had a very busy couple of weeks. Let's get into the actual game and have a look at this. So yeah, there's been no Kerbal Gets Real Redux because I actually, well, got diagnosed with something a couple of weeks ago, and I'm trying to get my head around it and sort it. It's nothing serious, but it's just like trying to adjust my life to deal with what's happened recently. So I've not been able to put much time into doing videos. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit more because I can't hear anything. And yesterday I actually was in London, and I went to the Science Museum where there's a Black Arrow, there's a Scout rocket, there was Apollo 10, the actual Apollo 10 there. I didn't really really film or do anything like that. I just went around and had a look and took some pictures. It was really great. And then I went and saw the Book of Mormon afterwards, which was also really funny. And I really enjoyed that. It was a birthday present from my girlfriend. And yeah, I went and saw the Book of Mormon, which was hilarious. I would highly recommend going and seeing it. Catlers, bring the cat into For All Kerbalkind. He's currently just eating on the side of me. Their food is, there's like a little crate up here, and they go and sit and eat there. Hello Kanasa, I've been watching your RP1 content for a few weeks now and I finally got the courage to try it out, but I'm only having trouble with the setup right now. Hope I get it fixed. So basically, if you follow the RP1 Express install, that's pretty much a foolproof way of getting RP1. The version that I'm playing on right now, this RP1 that I've got for All Kerbalkind is a little bit different. There's been a few different mods added and it's a little bit more in depth, but I know TheBeardyPenguin, who is one of the members of this series, has done an install video on how you can get the version that we're using on this install. So if you do want to play along with kind of like what me, N9, I know N9 was in the chat earlier on, so I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, me, N9 and Beardy are doing, there is an install video that Beardy has done to get to the sort of state that we've got in this game. Anyway, I'm going to simulate this. I still need early Hydrolox engines for this, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Kerbal Konstructs over the course of this live stream to build up Karoo kind of very similar to what it is like in real life. I'm not going to completely build it up yet because I've only got one launch pad. And what I'm doing in this series is every time that I get a new launch pad, I build up the kind of like Space Centre a little bit more. I'm only going to be focusing on a Ariane 1 launch complex at the moment, whereas real life Karoo, it's got like the Soyuz integration facility, it's got an Ariane 5, decommissioned Ariane 4 one. There's a map that I'm going to be using to try and build it up and make it look a little bit like it should do in real life. My cats are everywhere today. Send cat into space. No, I think I did actually. I think when I did my advanced biological sample in this series, I said that it was a cat that I had on my spacecraft. So I have done a cat into space in this series already. Hi Kanasa, when will you be uploading the next Kerbal Gets Real Redux episode? So yeah, I did mention previously, I've been a bit busy the past couple of weeks. It makes a lot of sense. I got diagnosed with ADHD, which really makes a lot of sense with my personality and how I really go for something and then just kind of like come back out of it and then go for something again. And I've been trying to adjust and like make adjustments to my lifestyle to try and kind of like help me with that. And because of that, I've been kind of like working on myself, doing that a little bit. But I'm hoping, is it night time? Where are we? I can't see. This is really odd. I'm like in the sea. Hang on. Let's revert this back to the revert this back to the editor and see what happened there. But yeah, no, and I'm hoping that next Friday the next one will come out. I think it's going to be over an hour long. I've got 50 minutes of it edited already. It's a huge episode. A lot happens over the course of that episode. I've got lunar impactors, I've got lunar orbits, I've got the first Kerbal going to space, I've got X-planes, hypersonic, it's jam-packed. There is so much going on in the next episode that it's just taken a ridiculously long time to make and also get out because it is just huge, and it is probably going to be over an hour long. It's going to be massive. I know there hasn't been one for a few weeks, but that's why. So Ariane heavy wind, that might be something that we kind of do. I can't show you at the moment because I've not updated all of my craft files, but I think this redacted this is kind of a very heavy Ariane. It's pretty big, right? So I need to figure out what is my launch site. Sea Dragon launch site. That's why I was out in the middle of the ocean. So I want to make this I don't want Woomera. I just want, so we've got all of N9s here as well. We've got all of Beardy's as well. I want to go to just the launch pad. If I can find it, KSC launch pad. This is the one that I want. I'll use this as default for now. And we are going to simulate this again, and hopefully we get placed where I actually am, and that would be great. Did someone say Ariane heavy? I am still building a guitar. Nice. How is the guitar building going? If I know someone said on the last live stream, I didn't catch the name last time, but I know someone said that they were building a guitar on the last live stream that I did, and then I went over there and I reached and I grabbed my guitar, and it took me about 5 minutes to actually get it back over there. So I'm not going to do that again this live stream. But how is that going? Leaking launch pads, leaking the Sea Dragon. No, I'm not going to be launching Sea Dragon. Absolutely not. That's in N9's realm. I'm not going to be touching Sea Dragon at all. Right. So it's still dark. I'm still in the ocean. Why am I still in the ocean? I don't understand. Why is this doing this? All I want to do is build Karoo. That was a rhyme. But I can't. Let's go back to the editor and see if I can fix this. The glasses are coming off for this because I'm serious. I need to pay attention to this. Good morning, Loki Baker. It's actually quite late at night for me. It's 20 to 7 at the moment. So yeah, it's getting on a bit in the day for me. N9 Sea Dragon. I'm hoping N9 does a Sea Dragon because I made the configs for Sea Dragon so that he could use it. I went into the file structures and built some configs for Sea Dragon so that N9 could use it over the course of for all Kerbalkind. So I really hope he uses it. It's like the same, I built the Concorde ski for Beardy as well. Well, I built a Concorde and then I made some edits to it and sent it over to him so he could basically use Concorde ski, which is why I also flew it in my episode when that came. And he did make a few more edits to it, but yeah, we all help each other out in this series. It's pretty great. Sea Dragon will be used eventually. Okay, but yeah, that's why I got a free ride with Beardy, because he used he basically stole my Concorde design, much the same as I think happened in real life. Right, so let's figure this out. Why is this doing this? Selected launch site is Sea Dragon launch site. I don't want that. I want to use this. Launchpad has been set as the launch site. Okay, right, that is where it should be. Come on, let's hope this works. Please. Kanasa, are you planning on building Ariane 6 in the future? I don't know if I'll get to Ariane 6. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to be going up to Ariane 5. I've already designed Ariane 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have designed Ariane 5 already. I've designed so much stuff for this series that's not been shown, because there have been, as people may know, quite a few hiatuses, and in that time I've gone away and I've started building my rockets for this series. What engine has 409 ISP? Something very, very efficient, but there we go. We're at Karoo finally, and you can see I have started playing around with Kerbal Konstructs a little bit already. You can see that this has been placed down. I've got my mouse up. I've got some things along the side of the runway, a little bit of extra here, and then a big long road that is going to head off in that general direction. What I need to do is I kind of want to wait until there's not much cloud cover so I can actually see what I'm doing. I took a leaf out of N9's book and thought, Karoo is in the middle of the jungle. It's in Guyana. It's going to have a lot of tropical wildlife. We are 5 degrees above the equator, I think, so we've got some like jungly bits around, which are pretty cool. This is raised quite high, so I might need to move some of the statics that I already did, because I have upgraded my Earth to a better looking Earth, and I've got RSS Reborn. So this is going to be pretty fun. Imagine planning ahead in any way whatsoever. Will someone join for all Kerbalkind as China? I don't think so. I think with the 3 of us, it's already proving hard enough to stick to a schedule. So adding anyone else is probably going to be very, very unlikely. What year is it? It's 1966. I'm currently on the 23rd of July, 1966. There is a Mars window coming up this year. And that's exactly why I want to get this built. Ariane 7 when? What's a Susie? I don't know what a Susie is, but yeah, let's open up Kerbal Konstructs and see if this should be in a group. Yeah, this is in the Karoo group, so I need to move a lot of this around. In fact, Karoo, if I select the entire group, I might be able to move this down a bit because for some reason the terrain has slightly shifted. Although that now moves it ever so slightly out of the way of what was going on with the Space Centre, which is not ideal. We seem to have a very crowded launch pad here. I do want to cover this completely up. I don't want to be using this launch pad at all. I want a rocket launcher in for all Kerbalkind. A rocket launcher? I mean, we've done... I know me and N9 both did... what's it called? We did air-launched rockets as our first rockets, I believe. I didn't realise N9 did it because obviously I joined the series so much later than everyone else that I just came along and was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to air-launch a rocket. This sounds cool. And then everyone was like, oh, N9 did this. I was like, God damn it, I thought I did something new and innovative. But what about a series like this, but you start on different planets and unaware of the other's existence until first contact? That might be quite fun to do. Maybe in KSP2 when multiplayer comes out, see if, you know, that could be something that we do for KSP2 multiplayer. How does the save file splicing work? Do you have a program that does it for you? We don't. Basically, we edit the save files. We've got a communal Discord that we kind of like share information where all of our crafts are going, and then in that Discord we take the part of the save file that is the code for the vessel, and then we copy and paste that into our own save files. That's how it works. we don't have anything that does it for us automatically. We just do it like that. It's yeah, it's definitely one way of doing it. I think a lot of this I'm gonna have to get rid of. I might have to completely restart this, which is a bit of a shame, because this is going to be problematic, but oh well. I'll keep the palms. I think all of these like hangers, I'm just going to delete all of these, because yeah, they're a little bit in the way. I'll keep the roads, because I definitely want these roads still. Yeah, the roads are here to stay, but I'll get rid of that as well. I'll get rid of that. And the trees can stay. Low poly trees can stay. Large building, that can be gone. Be gone! KSC space plane hangar, I'll get rid of you. Research and development, I'll get rid of you. Mission control, I'll get rid of you. And I think that's it. I think all I've got left are roads and trees, which is great. So if you look at like a map of the Kourou Space Centre, which I do have one up on my second screen. There's a road that kind of like goes really, really far up, and then you've got the Ariane 1 and the Ariane kind of like 4-5 launch integration facilities, and you've got like an airstrip which is down here. So the clouds are in the way. Clouds, I love you. You're so nice, but you're in the way. Let's have a clear day, please. So yeah, we can see it from like all the way here. So what I'm gonna try and do is this road here. I want this to like follow, kind of like go all the way up here, and then around here is where the Ariane launch facility is going to be, and then further up is where Soyuz launch facility is going to be. And I have spoken to Beardy about this a little bit, and I think we are going to be kind of like doing that, where I will use Soyuz, because ESA in real life use Soyuz rockets from Kourou, so I think that'll be a kind of like cool collaborative project that we could do together. But yeah, so that's basically the kind of like overall plan that I'm going to do. And let me get the game back up, because I'm flitting between tabs, and then we'll have like an airstrip here, which will be the vast majority of the stuff. I'm never going to use the launch pad here. It's always going to be the launch pad up there. And yeah, that's what I'm going to go try and do. Does Kerbal Konstructs affect other saves? I don't actually know. I think it does, because it's kind of like written to the planet. It might affect other saves. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, no, it will, because I've got all of Beardy's and N9 statics on mine. I've not touched them, but because they're in my game data folder, they are there. So it does. Have you considered doing Falc 2 with whatever mods are out when KSP2 multiplayer's thing? We could do. I don't know. I'm not sure what Beardy's thoughts are on that, because I know Beardy wants to kind of move away from gaming a little bit. He's going to carry on doing Kerbal Space Program, but I'm not sure if he wants to really do anything quite that in depth. I'm not sure what the plans are for KSP2. YouTube isn't letting me renew my membership. Oh no. No, someone's not able to send me money, damn. I'm still jobless and I have to rely on YouTube for my rent at the moment, which is really bad that I've had a couple of weeks break. Shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Do you plan on doing Kerbal Konstructs on the moon once you get to that point? I think we do. I think we do. Right, anyway. Woo, more for all Kerbalkind, yes. Anyway, I really need to... I thought I deleted these. I'm sure I deleted those. Anyway, yeah, they're gone now. They're definitely gone. Right, let's get cracking on with this. I'm going to keep trying and checking over chat. But this is going to be quite a chill stream, I think. I'm gonna get stuff done, right? I'm gonna get stuff done, but a lot of this stream is probably just gonna be seeing what chat is saying and building this up and just having a chill one. What's up, NASA? Hello, Odin. Welcome to the stream. The thing I'm hoping for is that Beagle 2 is a success in For All Kerbalkind. I don't know what Beagle 2 is. What is Beagle 2? I'm gonna have to look that up. Are you planning to do a sea launch? I am not planning to do sea launches, but N9 probably will. There is a sea launch site. I've built one, so we can do it. And I've tested sea launches, and I've tested the Sea Dragon from sea launch, and it does work. British Mars lander. Oh, okay. Well, I did say that a Mars mission is coming up, a Mars window this year. No one has successfully landed on Mars yet in the For All Kerbalkind universe. I'm going to be the first. At least that's what I'm trying to go for. The secret's now out. I've kept this a secret. N9 and Beardy knew that I was going for this, but yeah, in the next Mars window, I'm going to attempt a Mars landing. I know N9 landed something on the surface, but it ran out of communications. I want to be the first one to land something successfully on Mars, and then send like data back. It's gonna be that's why I'm building up Karoo. That's why this is being done now. Right. So what else do I really need to be able to shift the camera around. Yeah, I've not used Kerbal Konstructs for quite a while. How far down? I hate Kerbal Konstructs sometimes. How far down are these? These are, yeah, they're fine. The trees are fine. How far down? The low poly trees need to come down a little bit. So if I just move that down, that's a little bit too far. I should really be using this. I think if I go down, up. Yeah, this is what I want to see. We'll get that. Oh god. We'll get that to about there. No, I want that up. Yeah, we'll get that to about there. That's close enough. I'm happy with that. Right, we'll save and close that. And then I need to basically build up this road and make sure that this entire road is not too high. I'm quite happy with the road being that high, but what I want to do is, I think if I snap it to, no, I can snap, I'm snapped already, but what I can do is duplicate this somehow. If I have a look there, yeah, I can duplicate this, and then I can just kind of like bring it along and keep this road going. It'd be great. Low poly trees are just a mass mystery goosebill. Hello, Beastie. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, we spill all of that goo. The goo is everywhere. It's been pretty bad. I'm gonna have to try really hard not to say anything from Book of Mormon that I saw yesterday, because yeah, it's probably a little bit unfamily friendly. I'll get my YouTube channel demonetized. Some of the songs in there were absolutely brilliant. I was cacking myself laughing like through half of the show. It was amazing, and I would really love to. Yeah, it is great. Definitely worth going and seeing. We're not building a rocket. We're not building a rocket today. Today we're building the Space Centre. The stream is called Kuiana Space Centre, so yeah, we need to build the Space Centre. But thank you, Opus, for becoming a member again. Sup, War Thunder? War Thunder? N9, have you been playing a lot of War Thunder recently? I've not. Well, I think the only time I've ever played that game has been with you, to be fair. I've not played it in a very long time. Right, so we're going to keep getting this going up. Up. If I bring this down as well, there we go. This is somewhat okay. And then I think I need to bring up my other screen And yeah, it kind of goes on this way for a really long way. I'm not going to do it quite as long as it is in real life. Maybe get it to about there and then have this like darker patch. That can be where my Ariane launch facility is. So I'm going to get this road coming up around there like that. That's what I'm going to do for the very first part of this stream. It's just building roads and things so that I can make this launch center look very cool eventually. It's gonna look good, I swear. That you're not gonna be disappointed, and it's gonna make all of the launch shots look amazing. That's what we're doing. I did this for Woomera before I even really came into this series. Those have been my only 2 live streams of For All Kerbalkind, is designing Woomera and designing Karoo now. Yeah, this is Karoo. This is Karoo, I think. Is it? Well, it's the Kuiana Space Centre. I said before, I'm only calling it that because everything in For All Kerbalkind has to have a K in it. Because, of course, it has to have a K in it. I think it was N9 that really started doing that. Was it you, N9? I can't see the chat anymore because I've got this up. Played 2 sim days the other day. It was fun as always. Nice. The road will go north into Texas, so Brownsville can roll the rockets down to the equator. There we go, N9. I'm helping you out. If you need to launch equatorial, if you need like geostationary kind of like satellites and all of that, yeah. Roll your rockets down here. It's going to be a bit of a way because you know, like it disappears. You're all the way like up there, but you know, eventually you might get here. Casey, thank you for becoming a member. What's happened to my... Oh, there we go. Everyone's becoming a member on probably one of the like least interesting streams that I've done for quite some time. Am I being a bit harsh on myself there? Maybe I am, but yeah, I was planning on this just being a bit of a chill stream. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, but then I kind of got a bit like I fixed my install and I was like, oh, you know what? I've got a bit of energy. I'm gonna come in and we're gonna build up Karoo. If the series goes to 1982, I wonder if Carnassa will do Operation Black Buck during the Falklands. That's an awful lot of flying to do. It's a really cool mission, but it's an awful lot of flying to do, and I'm not entirely sure how I do the in-air refueling with multiple planes. It would... Yeah, I know someone asked me this before, and I didn't know what Black Buck was, but then I went to Duxford with Beardy a few months ago, and then I finally learned all about it. But, yeah, it's a very cool mission, but it's a lot of flying for not an awful lot. I will be flying more, like, I'm definitely going to be flying, like, Concorde and stuff, but maybe not something quite that crazy. I really need to get a move on with this road. I've literally been building this road all stream. Well, kind of like not even all stream. At the beginning of the stream, I was even faffing around just trying to get to Karoo. I was launching things from the sea, which was not good. I didn't want that. Right, there we go. We'll do that. Duplicate. I don't really want to carry this on for much longer. If I bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I want this dark patch of green stuff. What I want to do is duplicate this once more, and then I did press duplicate, didn't I? Yeah, and then I want to turn this around so it kind of like goes that way and kind of goes around, and we'll have the launch complex here. I think that's what we'll do. The stream is fire. Thank you. Is that Europa 3 on the thumbnail, Carnassa? It is. It is. You might not, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna call it Ariane because everyone knows what Ariane is. But in my headcanon, Europa 3 is gonna be kind of like I'll interchange it in the videos. But if you look on the very bottom, I don't know if you can see it on the thumbnail. I'll go back to the rocket at some point over the course of this stream, but you can see E3-1 on each of the engines. There's kind of like greeble on it to make it look a little bit more interesting, more like the actual Ariane 1, and it's got E3 and that stands for Europa 3, so it is kind of like on the rocket, but it will be Ariane. Build a road to the moon. I think that would take quite a long time. Best get started now. But yes, maybe eventually. We will build roads on the moon. I think when we do lunar bases, I think someone already asked this, but when we kind of like get established on the moon, like building things on the moon with Kerbal Konstructs is definitely something that we might look at doing, because that would be pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to save and close that. Now what I want to do is I want to spawn a new road, kind of like apply filter. I want a road corner. Ooh, that's a very weird corner. It's not very tight at all. And I'm gonna, right, how do I, oh god. If I do this, there we go. Do that, and then we bring this over here. Right, lovely. And then we do this, and we kind of like get it to fit where it should. And then I do one, and we bring this down and try and get it so that it like matches up with everything. The Martians will attack the Earth if you dare to successfully land on Mars. Oh no. What Martians? Are the Martians, are they coming after me? Is that going to be a thing? Right, what do I want? Do I want Brol? I think I want Yule. I do want Yule. Ooh, that's all like moving funkily. Nice. Right, I'm going to move this so it kind of like matches up, and I want this to kind of like turn around to about there. And then we get that all nicely matched up. And if I move that up ever so slightly, so like there, and then it kind of works. It kind of works. And then I'll have like the next road going off up that way. Yeah, so I want to save and close that instance. Then I want to get to the road that I last built, which I'm hoping is going to be this one. Yeah, it is. I want to duplicate this and move this across here like so, and then we'll turn it around. Turn it around using yaw like that. Bring that into about there. Wow, I did that very quickly. And then move this down. Move that across to like there. That needs to be yawed a bit more over like that way. Right? Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Looking good. Looking good. And then I'll have this come around here and it'll all look good. Hopefully, eventually. You are the Martian because I'll get to Mars first. Well, that is the plan. That is definitely the plan. As I mentioned earlier on in this stream, that is exactly why I'm currently building Karoo. Because I have a Mars landing mission that I am working on. And we're going to be launching it from this space center. We're going to be launching it from where I'm building right now. Hopefully. I kind of want to move that up a little bit. Like to about there. Yeah. And I'm going to duplicate this once more and bring this up a little bit further. And then I think what I can start doing is maybe having a look at the kind of like facilities that I want in this part of Karoo. Because I think that would be good. We can get a little bit more done than just plopping roads down. Because I'm sure this is thrilling content and all. Just placing roads repeatedly. Does this go uphill a little bit? I think it might do. Right, so I'm going to save and close that. I might get one more road corner in, which is road corner. Oh, that's going the other way. I should have another road corner there. Are you English or colonizers? I don't know. It is in our blood, unfortunately. Why didn't anyone go to Vesta or Ceres yet for all Kerbalkinds? I don't think we're really at that kind of stage. I think there's probably going to be a chance that is going to come very soon. I don't know about you, N9. Have you got any plans of going to Ceres or Vesta? I mean, we definitely want to go to Ceres. Beltoloda. I need to watch that again. Very, very, very good series. It's been a while since I've watched that all the way through. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? No, there we go, this is fine. And then I'm going to turn this round this way. This is all music from the original Kerbal Gets Real that's playing at the moment. It's making me very, very, very nostalgic. Right, we'll get that to about there. And oh god, what's going on here? What's going on here? Bring that down to about there, and then bring that to somewhere. No, yeah. Oh, but why is it? I hate the camera for this. I absolutely detest the camera. And why is it kind of like all disappearing? There we go. Like, why is that doing that? Why are you doing this? It's kind of sinking into the ground. Well, as long as it sort of stays, I'm happy. There we go. I'm going to save and close that. And now I'm going to build some buildings around this place. Parallax, I think. Oh, okay. Why is it all cloudy again? Ballistic Fox, your clouds are great and everything, but no, they are amazing. I'm absolutely taking the mick there, but I want a clear day. I want to build this on a clear day so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I like that. And then we're going to get another bit coming up that way and then around there. And then this is going to be the Ariane launch facility up here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly open up the map as well. Yeah, that looks about right. And I think there should be a Ariane launch pad. I don't know. I think, is it launch? If I type that in. There should be a Ariane one somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Any of these say Ariane? Oh, we got a Woomerang. I was like, oh, a Woomera launch pad. But no, unfortunately not. It's Woomerang. Tier 4 Launch Control Center, Blockhouse. Let me go through all of them real quick. Get rid of the filters, because I'm fairly sure there is one. Oh, we've got drone ships as well. That might be quite cool to have later on. Reusable rockets. I don't think we're doing reusable rockets in full Kerbalkind because it's just not really in the nature of the series. I'm zooming in closer to the... Oh, here we are. I've got the Ariane out on the pad already. There we go. There's the E3. E31B, E31A, E31D, and E31C. They've all got separate names on them. I'm fairly sure also some of these flags on here should not be there. Like Germany, it's kind of like the Soviet Union still exists. So does Germany kind of like really have a... should it have its flag on there? You're building a space center in a rainforest. It's always cloudy. I do not know if this is true or not. I may be lying. I think that there probably would be a lot of clouds around here. Like in real life, it is like obviously the Amazon. So we probably do get quite a few clouds. Rainy days are the best days. I think, isn't there rain, Ballistic Fox, now? Did I see correctly that you'd implemented rain, or was that like a fever dream that I had? Or a hopeful dream? Not really a fever dream. A dream that I wanted to happen. Will you do any Australian type launching for a Kerbalkind upside down? Maybe. So I know when I saw that, I was like, I've been launching everything from Australia up until this point. Oh, I saw Karoo. There we go. Karoo. There's something called Karoo. There we go. Look, we've got. Is this Soyuz? The Soyuz Karoo one. Someone in chat let me know what Karoo launchpad this is. Because I don't know, but I could definitely use this as my... It looks like a Soyuz, because that definitely looks like a kind of like Soyuz clamp. But yeah, no, maybe we will see some upside. Wow, this music is really epic. This is like the most cinematic, dramatic, amazing, epic music, and all I'm doing is fiddling around playing with Kerbal Konstructs. What song is this? This song is called Blackwater, or it's called, I don't know, or I think the whole title of this is called Alex Blackwater Background Vocals. I don't know what the actual song is called because yeah, it's something that I downloaded from one of the websites that I get all my music from. This will not be free music. This is music that I pay a license for. Will N9 launch Starship? Probably not. I feel like that's a bit beyond what we're going to be doing. Anyway, let's like flip this all the way over here. So I want the kind of like actual launch pad to maybe be about here, I reckon. Yeah, we'll get the launch pad about here, and then we can kind of like see off in the distance, you know, the kind of like airstrip over there, and then we've got our road kind of like coming off up around here, maybe a little bit closer actually. Bring it to about here, and I'll bring that up, down, up to about maybe there. Yeah, did anyone in chat say what actual one this is? Good evening. I hate successfully elated my shower. Eated my... What? Are you okay? You have successfully eated your shower. I hate. I am confused. I am confusion. I am a little bit. What does that mean? I'm not sure. What? What does it mean? Nobody knows what it means. I'm really confused. Your keyboard broke. I'm confuzzled. Yes, that is definitely what I am feeling right now. A large amount of confuzzlation. Anyway, we'll get this here. I don't really know what I'm going to want to have coming from here, but I want this to be a facility type. I want this to be... Oh, God. Can I set this to a launch pad? You can get recovery bases. I don't want any of that. I'm fairly sure, make launch site. There we go. And this is going to be Karoo, site name, Karoo, is it double O? Is it like that? Karoo, Ariane, launch site. There we go. Max vessel length. I think if I set this to 0, it's unlimited. So I'll do that. And then I will save that. And then I will save and close that. I would really like it if I could get the camera a little bit closer, because right now I'm having to move everything really, really, really far over. Did I pray today? I don't pray any day. I am not religious in the slightest. Il French. Canassa, that's just the Soyuz pad. I think Kerbal Konstructs is just wrong. Okay. I did think it was Soyuz because it's got, you know, like all of the Soyuz clamps. So maybe I won't use that here. Maybe I will use a different pad, and then when I get to launching Soyuz from Karoo, which I do want to do eventually, I will... Yeah, I will use that. I will use that. Right, so local instances. If I go to this, maybe, can I change what it is? Can I, like, reset this? So, like, because that would be really nice, but it doesn't look like I can. I'm just wondering if... No, I don't think I can. Right, well, I'm going to edit launch site. I'm going to delete this launch site. How do I do this? No, I'll just delete that and hopefully it deletes the launch site. Then now I'm going to have a look and see what launch pad I want for Ariane. I want a fairly big one. If I go for maybe launch pad 39, is that going to be like 39? Yeah, it is. That's maybe I can go for that. Ariane is going to be a lot bigger than anything I've ever launched in this series so far, so I think maybe we will go for 39. It's not going to be massive. Well, actually, I've got it there. Why did... let's delete that. See how big it is compared to the rocket here. That is quite big. But I also do want to be launching up to like Ariane 5 with this. So, I don't know. What do you reckon? No, there is a European Soyuz. There is, yeah, there is, and I think that's what they meant that launch site was for. That launch pad was for the European version of Soyuz that launches at Karoo. Oh, at least another object, Mr. NASA. Tell me what to eat. Dinner. Crisps. A packet of crisps. A packet of salted vinegar crisps. I don't know. Does everyone have a favourite crisp flavour or chip flavour if you're American? I really like smoky bacon. Smoky bacon are my favourite crisps. I love them. They're great. And I ate a whole packet of mini eggs earlier on today. It was a joyous occasion. I had a great time. It was amazing. Oh, it does look to be correct. Oh God, I just deleted it. No. No, 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 no. Oh, right, well, I'll use that then. I'll use that. Yeah, it was Karoo, wasn't it? Apply filter. Right, let's bring this all the way back. Ah. You ate egg? Egg? Who ate egg? Did I get a heart attack today? I did not have a heart attack today. One of the rare days that I don't have one. It was nice. You know, myocardial infarction is always a bit of a downer on the day. So when I don't have one of those, it's quite nice. But no, I can't say I've ever had a heart attack. I have looked after someone that was having a heart attack, though. There was a long time ago where I was working in care, and yeah, it was quite scary. It was a very long time ago. I don't do anything like that anymore. In fact, right now I am unemployed apart from YouTube, which is great, fantastic. I've been searching for jobs since November and I've not been able to find one yet. Eat a table. You want to eat a chair. You're nowhere space expert. I had to go to the second page of Google to find it. Okay, this is fine. We will use this. This is fine. I will use this. I'm going to make this a launch site. It's going to be Karoo Ariane 1. Karoo Ariane 1. And I will save that, and I think I will keep that there. Kind of like in this circle where the road's going to go around. And I'm going to save this. Save and close. I think I'm quite happy that being that low down. If I move that there we go, that's a little bit better. I'm quite happy that being, maybe I'll get it a bit further up. We'll get that, and then we'll have like a way of getting this all set up here. So I'm going to save and close that instance, and now I want to spawn some like vertical integration buildings. So if I type in vertical, apply filter, we'll go to vertical assembly building. We'll get this. I think I'm going to make this a little bit smaller because that is massive, and then I'll have this kind of like coming out to the rocket, and it'll look very cool. And I'll keep doing this. We'll build this up, and Karoo will eventually be massive. But one great thing about Kerbal Konstructs is that you can actually move things and make things smaller or bigger. Or yeah, you can. If I really wanted to, I don't know where it is. Yeah, we could like make it. We could make it huge. Like yeah, look, it's the size of the whole space center. Yeah, you're just flying along, minding your business, and suddenly the biggest building in the world appears before you. Headphones. Are you telling someone to eat their headphones? I would recommend not doing that. Headphones tend to be quite expensive. These were about, I think, 200 quid, these ones. But I use them for DJing and making music, so they had to be very good. They are very, very nice headphones as well, and I've had them for years. One of them is broken. This side is broken, which is unfortunate because my cats broke it. Goddamn cats. Very, very, very irritating. Anyway, we're gonna set, can I just, yeah, I can use numpad. And then if I hit enter, there we go. And then I'm gonna make this quite a bit smaller. I think I'll make it like 0.5, half the size it was. Because I feel like this should be good for Ariane. Right. And then, yeah, there we go. If I bring this kind of like directly up to where this is and move this along, kind of like line it up with, say, that door, and then we can basically pull Ariane out of here. I wonder, should I move this a little bit further back, but have it kind of like still on this tile? I think, is that a little bit close for that, like to be there? Should I move the building a little bit further back? What do we reckon? Why is this not loading? I'm back. Your dresser was delicious. If we wanted to, we could make it bigger. We could, and we did. The Mega VAB. I think I was really far behind on the chat. I just realised that my OBS was lagging behind a little bit. Go grab a glass, be right back. There is already a VAB. This size VAB just gives you no excuses for making bigger rockets. I mean, if I wanted to make like my Saturnception rocket, I'd need a VAB that big. Yeah, I'm not sure if let me have a look at what the actual Ariane, the whole kind of like European Space Agency place looks like, and see if I can get some like pictures of it. Let's open up Google. Karoo Space Centre. Let's get some images of hopefully some launch sites. Yeah, I think I want it to be a little bit further away, judging by these pictures, because we don't want to be blasting my building with with rockets. That would be very bad. We'd tear it all apart. So I think I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to place it like over here. And then we'll get kind of like a little diagonal road that goes to it, which I think should look quite cool, hopefully. Right, come on, go up, 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 up. There we go. If I get that there, and then I'll have like a little diagonal road that goes like that. I might have to move this around a little bit, but I'm quite happy with that at the moment. And then I'm going to place some trees all around here. Save and close. Let's get a new crawl away. And we'll start doing this. I think, do I want S1 crawl away? I think I do, because I think S2 is a little bit big for what I'm wanting to do here. I think S2, yeah, S2 is massive. Absolutely huge. I don't want that, that's going to be massive. Do I want 416 meters of crawl away? I'm going to move this over and I'm going to see if that's going to be roughly the sort of length that I want. I think that's a bit too long. But yeah, this is definitely kind of like the right sort of size I'm looking for. Because, yeah, that's way too long. Can I change it, like here? So if I did that, that's just going to bring that all the way back. God damn it. And now I have a feeling that I might have, yeah. Oh, God, this is so annoying. And that's just disappeared. Oh, no, it's underground. Right, delete instance. Kerbal Konstructs, once it's all done, looks really cool, right? But actually building it so that it looks good takes a while, and that's why I kind of wanted to do this on stream, so I wasn't bored out of my skull doing this. I could talk and, you know, talk about what's going on and not want to just, yeah, this is better streaming this. This is much better streaming this than wanting to not stream it. Words, they're hard, definitely. So yeah, if I get this like here, I think this should be pretty good. Let me open up my OBS again so I can actually see what chat's saying too, because that would be useful. Right, and then that's obviously opened up all of that. I'm a professional streamer. I do things very professionally here. I've got, come on, move up, there we go. If I get that kind of like here, move that over. Kanasa, I'm going to your computer. Well, good luck finding it. It's even I can't find it sometimes. It's in a messy room. Everything around me is a complete bomb site. Look, there's things everywhere. How do you find anything in a room this messy? I don't know. I sometimes sit there and scratch my head thinking, where is the pizza cutter and why is it in the bathroom? And I look in the bathroom and I think, that's not where I left the TV remote. Why is that there now? And it's, yeah, that you can't find anything in this house. It's an absolute nightmare. Anyway, wildly off tangent there. We're going to, I think I need to yaw this. Oh yeah, bit of yaw. Everyone loves the yaw. Nah, professionality is bad. I'm back. The keyboard was not what I expected. It tasted yummy. I wouldn't want to eat my keyboard. Like, I don't have RGB. Laugh at this scrub. It's just a really basic, simple keyboard. It's nothing special. What to eat now? I don't know. How about a donut? Or spotted dick? That's I don't know, there's probably not that many British people here, but spotted dick is an English food. It's a dessert. It's really nice, but it was always funny when you were growing up in like primary school. It's like, oh, you had spotted dick for dinner. You like spotted willy. That's so funny. Yeah, the typical growing up in a British school. Right, we're gonna come from here. I want it dead center. Close enough. Right, we're going to duplicate this. Move this out a little bit this way. Move it down because it's not really snapping where I want it to. Move it even further down. There we go. That's where I want it to be. And then do that. And then probably move that a little bit further in. Get a really nice tight turn here and then bring it in there. And I think that's what I want to do. So we're going to save and close that, and then I'm going to crawl away, split. I don't want to split, I want a corner. So if I go for a S1 crawl away corner, and then I move this all the way over here yet again. Why am I building this so far away from the runway? Because I'm trying to build it like it looks on Google Maps, much to my dismay. And we'll build this and place this over like somewhere here, I reckon. Oh, you reckon? Oh, you reckon that will be good? Oh god, no, that's the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong thing. Let's do that. There we go. And set this back down to 0.1 so I can get a little bit of fine control over this. Oh, right. Let's move this here. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to finish this over the course of one stream. This is going to take me a really long time. Oh dear. Oh, I'm going to go mental. I'm going to go absolutely crazy by the time I finish this. Right, so we're going to get your... No, yeah. If I move that kind of like this way, and then get that down a little bit, no, a little bit up. This is a very like nice sounding piece of music. Can I like move that in there? Oh god. I need to like just accept that it's sort of okay and not try and get it perfect. I don't know if anyone watches a YouTuber called City Planner Plays, but a saying that he constantly uses is being brought to my head right now, which is perfect is the enemy of good. Because if it's good enough, it's good enough. I don't need to faff around and get it exactly perfect, because then like this happens. Right, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That's good. Right, we're going to duplicate that, and then I'm going to move this over this way. And I'm going to yaw it maybe in this direction. When fact right now. Literally, I'm filming something for fact right now. This is fact. I watch him. City Planner Plays. I really like his content. I've not watched the entirety of any of his series because they're very, very, very long. Like I've watched Verde Beach, probably like 50 episodes of that maybe. The modded one that he did was really cool. Really cool. I love City Skylines. I've not actually watched any of his City Skylines 2 content because I got City Skylines 2. I played it when it first came out, and I was just like, well, this is not really that good at the moment. I was a little bit disappointed with it, if I'm going to be honest. It was a bit of a year of disappointing games last year. Kerbal Space Program 2 has gotten a lot better, at least. It is definitely on its way to being something pretty good. I'm quite excited for the state that KSP 2 is in right now. It's definitely, yeah, much better. But yeah, City Skylines 2 is also kind of released in a bit of a sorry state, which wasn't great. There we go. And then I'll get this coming along there, and I'll get another corner, and that should all be good. Canasta is just building roads, and the chat is telling Axel what to eat. Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on over the course of this live stream. Not just roads, I'll have you know, I have placed a launch pad and a building. This is lies and slander. There has been more than road building. I am basically building... I'm playing City Skylines in KSP 1 right now. Best be respecting my road hierarchy. Alright, I'll eat a time machine. Where are you going to get your hands on a time machine? Went back. I accidentally ate the entire city of Berlin. Sorry. That's quite a big city to eat. I'm surprised. You must be feeling a little bit full after that, surely. Let's get a... No, I want this. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to bring this. Roll this around. Set this up to about here. Not only have you placed a launch pad twice and a building, but you have also shown us cat, and we want more cat. I don't know where my cats are. They're free to come in here. The door is like wide open. They can come in whenever they want. If they do want to approach me whilst I'm talking, then they will come in. Usually they do come and see what I'm talking about. So I'm surprised that they've not made more appearances, because whenever I speak, they tend to flock to my voice. So they will probably almost certainly be back at a later point over the course of the stream, I imagine. When Teddy gets hungry, who is the brown cat, he will definitely be coming in and be like, give me food. Why haven't you fed me, human? It is past my food time. Give me food. He's a very needy cat. He loves food. I mean, doesn't everyone love food? That's not what I wanted to do. I want to raise this up. Probably not quite that much, though. I want to do that about there, and then we move that to about there, that's fine, that's good. I like it, it's fine. We're going to duplicate it, and then we're going to move this across like that, and then we're just going to build several of these, move this down, so it kind of like, you know, all matches. Why is this just so weird to do? Like, why is everything just going up? I don't like it. I don't like it. It confuses me. It hurts my brain. Why can't you just be normal? Is what everyone always says to me. That's a bit dark. Yes, they're just hot. Also, black holes don't really taste like anything. They're just hot. Yeah, I feel like your tongue might get a bit squashed. You eat cereal dry, you lunatic. Why? Space Egg, why? I'd watch a live stream of you just playing with your cats. I think cats are a very popular topic on YouTube, to be fair. I do play with my cats a lot. Teddy's very cute. Whenever I come back home and I've been out for like a long time, and I'll like walk in the door and he'll be trying to get out the door. They're indoor cats, so they don't ever leave. And he'll just kind of like run up to me. And if I kind of like bend down a little bit, put my knees out, he will climb up onto my knees, and then he will climb up onto my chest, and he'll put each paw over like me, like this. And it'll be like he's giving me a proper hug. He is the most adorable thing ever. I love him. He is so cute. He needs so much attention. He is like the cutest cat. And then Pippin does what he wants. But he does like sitting on my lap. I'm surprised he's not here at the moment, because he will just sit on my lap for hours and hours and hours and just never leave. And it makes it really difficult to go to bed, because I'm there just trying to, you know, like, oh, it's just like 11 o'clock. Come on, Pippin, get off. He's like, no, I'm not leaving. Why would I leave? I have a comfy lap to sit on. Okay, so I think I'm going to save and close that now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the crawl away corner again, and I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to bring this over here. I think what I want to do is quite possibly move this. I will probably have to move this and like make this work around it. Make this work around it. Words that they're difficult to say. I think this is far enough away from this building now. I don't really want to do that much more than this. Yeah, this should hopefully look good. Can't have to just make this live stream about cats. I can talk about my cats a fair amount over the course of this live stream. If they come back in, then that would be even better, but I don't know. Are they going to make an appearance? You've scared them all off, chat. You saw them and you're like, oh my god, cats. And now they're like, oh no, we can't come back in. We'll be internet famous. I don't want to be internet famous. I want to be regular famous. I don't know. No people or something like that. Chat is just about eating absurd things. Kanasa, my bird used to sit on my shoulders and watch me play games on my computer for 8 hours. Now he just bites my ears or climbs on the front of my shirt to bite my lips. Ouch! That sounds really painful. I imagine beaks are quite sharp. Yeah, I mean, I've got, I don't know if you can see any on me at the moment, but my cat's claws are very sharp. And they do like climbing all over me. I don't think I have any really that are in a good visible area. I've got one on my stomach, but I'm not stripping off on stream. That would be a surefire way to get demonetized. But yeah, no, I do have lots of battle wounds from my cats, unfortunately. Does anyone watch the new Oversimplified video? Because I was watching that earlier on today. I've only seen part 1, but it's kind of like one of my favorite periods of history is like the kind of like classical Roman era. So the fact that he's doing videos on the Punic Wars is really cool. I remember when the first lot came out, one about the first Punic Wars came out, I watched that and it was like, Punic Wars video 2 coming soon. And I think it was about 8 months ago. I think sometimes I upload very slowly. But I suppose if you look at what Oversimplified does, it's insane. The amount of like research that must go into every single one of his videos, and then the animations behind it all, it's very, very, very impressive. And it's also very funny. Very, very, very good YouTuber. And I mean, I think he's got like 9 million subs now, so he definitely deserves them. It is very good. I'm sorry, I ate part 2 of the second Punic War. Oh no, I'm never going to be able to watch it now. How could you do this? I can't believe you've done this. Adam. Alright, so let's get this round. You spin me right round. Yep. Yep. Yep, we're not going to start singing over the course of this stream. Although, I did go away on holiday a couple of weeks ago. Which is why there was no stream or no Kerbal Gets Real Redux episode a couple of weeks ago. And I got to sing in front of a really big audience. I basically got pulled up onto stage and someone was like, oh, we heard you could sing, so we're going to make you sing a cappella in front of like 200 people. I was like, oh, great, thanks. Might have been more than that, actually. It's probably more like 300, I reckon. And yeah, so that was interesting. I was much appreciative that happened. It was fine, really. I don't crumble under pressure. I don't get shy in those kind of situations. And I belted out something, and I got a nice round of applause, which was fun. Because I do like singing. I mean, I sung on the trailer for All Kerbalkind. On my trailer, I think I covered Starlight by Muse. That was quite a fun song to sing. This is going to be, there we go. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? I don't like. That's worse. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it at that. I'm leaving it. I'm not touching that anymore. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to move this, and we're going to get this a little bit further away. I might eventually at some point come back and make a split somewhere along here. And then that way I can get like multiple launch pads, multiple launch sites coming out of this one vertical integration building, which I think would look quite cool, but we're not going to probably do that today. I feel like that'll be a job for a later date, whilst we just work on the generics, the general shape of the launch site, the launch complex at the moment. No, I don't want to do that. I want to yaw it. So it's going to be about there. And then move that about there. Something like this. Like there. Yeah, maybe not. No. Oh god, I'm doing this all terribly. Hey, do you remember me? Probably not, because I changed my name. Well, if you changed your name, there was a very good chance that I don't know. If it was a different name, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember you. You are the person that. No. If you changed your name, definitely not. David, good enough. Can I say, is it okay to drink a full bottle of Tabasco pepper sauce? Probably not. I've had what is it? What's the really hot sauce that like everyone does? Death Reaper or something. I've had a little bit of that before. It's not that. It's ghost pepper. I think it might be ghost pepper. I know I had a really hot sauce not long ago when I went and saw one of my friends up in Leeds. There was a hot sauce shop up there, and yeah, I don't usually deal with hot food. He was like, come on, try this. This isn't too bad. And I tried it, and he was like, this is the hottest sauce known to man. I was like, oh, thank you. It was something. I felt like my tongue was in a raging state of inferno, but it could have been worse, I guess. It could have been, I don't know. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It really wasn't good. Right, let's move that down, because once again, this is kind of like moved a bit funnily. This is a really funky little tune. I can't remember what I used this song in, but I've definitely used this song in a video before. Yeah, like I can get this coming out here, and then we can maybe get another thing coming out here, and we can have like several launch sites over the course of this place, and then we'll fill it up with, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. We can fill it up with some stuff. So I think if I do that, and then I duplicate this, and then move this further over this way, and probably have this come about here. What did I use this song in? I think it might have been one of the farewell videos. Then I'm going to save and close that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Karoo, and I'm going to move this over here, and then try and line it up, and probably yaw it around again. You yaw me right round, right round, right round. Okay. If I move that. I'm not a massive fan of building things with Kerbal Konstructs. Damn, Karnasa, not looking great today. Am I not? It's very hot in here. I feel fine. What's wrong with me? Why do I not look great? Is it my hair? I'm quite sweaty at the moment because it's very warm. But I had a shower before I streamed, so I hopefully shouldn't look too gross. I mean, I shower every day, so. But I'm wearing my nice bright pink Enter Shikari t-shirt, which I really like. And yeah. Oh god, look at this. This is such a faff. This is such a faff. It's literally gone all busted. Like year 3000. Can I... This is definitely all of my music for Farewell. Right, save and close. This is getting a little bit annoying. Building all of this. Right, so I want that to be roughly there. Right? That's somewhat central. Like, I don't like that that's like that. This is really, 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 really bothering me. But I think I'm going to leave that there, like so. And then this road will eventually carry on. Oh dear God, why is that crawler like that? What is wrong with this crawler? This stream is basically just Kerbal Skylines. It is, it pretty much is. Karnasa, did you realise that I ate 1% of the sun's mass and became God? You sound like... Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Because that'd be spoilers. I've been playing a bit of... Baldur's Gate 3 recently, and it's been very fun. I actually finished Baldur's Gate 3 on Honor mode. I don't know if anyone's played it, but yeah, Honor's mode, Baldur's Gate 3, very difficult, and I managed to finish it yesterday, I want to say. Right, so I'm going to save and close that, I think. Yeah, and that's going to send me all the way back over here, and then I can start building some building. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Right. Now that I have got all of that, if I go into Kerbal whatever, I'm going to save all of this. That is now a new launch site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to revert back to the VAB, right? And this should all save. If this doesn't save, I am going to go and cry. And I'm going to launch this rocket from that launch pad, and then I will be right there. So when I build new things, I'll be right there, and it'll be great. Orbital laser when? You found the video? The video of what? What video are you on about? Right, let's have a look. What am I potentially going to be doing around here? So I definitely want some trees. I definitely want some more vertical buildings. Probably like some... towers and all of that. What's that? Kuiana Space Centre. Yeah. We definitely want some towers. Right, okay. So, if I go into Kerbal Konstructs and I come down to Karoo Ariane 1, we're going to open this space, and then I'm going to set a launch site, and then I'm going to simulate again, and then hopefully it should make it a little bit easier building this all up. At least that's what I'm hoping. We will have to see. The Soviet Union, really? What was that in relation to? Did I say the Soviet Union? The Soviet Union is in this, or is it the Soviet Union? I don't know. I don't think it's. I'm fairly sure Beardy is playing as the Soviet Union, whereas N9 is the Astral Foundation. I don't think he's NASA. You prefer the French agency? I mean, basically, like I am the French at the moment. Hello, Rail Cowgirl. Thank you. Sent. Oh God. But, well, Are we quite done? Oh, that time I spent building this launch complex and it's broken. Our table, oh no, we broke it. What the hell happened? That was perfect timing, Rail Calgal. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the donation. That was much appreciated. Currently trying to build Karoo badly. Yeah, that did not go well. I think what's best to do there is probably revert to the editor, and I'm going to change the launch clamps on this, because I think the launch clamps were like getting stuck in and doing a bit of this, a bit of all over the place. Not the launch complex, no! The launch pad had a technical issue, fire the engineer responsible. Oh god, that was me. I mean, all I've done over the course of this stream is build some roads, respecting the road hierarchy. Yeah, I think if I get rid of this... Oh. Interesting. I can't select anything. Oh, is this the famous editor extensions Redux bug? I think it is. Oh, well, this is annoying. Yeah, I think there is a bug where editor extensions Redux makes you unable to click anything, and I went ahead and kind of kept editor extensions Redux anyway because I really like it. I use it for everything. Let's see if a load and a save and a load does anything. No, I can't actually pull that off. Don't take that out of context. I can't actually pull that off. Oh dear, that could have... that was bad. This is apparently depreciated as well. Or deprecated. I don't even know how you say that. Yeah, I am currently unable to do anything. I wonder if I leave the BAB and come back, it might fix it. Who knows? We'll have a look. Most likely it's an issue with input logs. Press Alt F12. Okay, does that clear input locks? I'll try that and then come back in. Canasta, you know you can turn down the snap sensitivity. Right, Alt F12. Wait. Can you... We'll click through. There we go. All input locks cleared. Let's try that again. I'll go back in and see if that fixes it. I know that's a mod for it. Clear input locks. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it, Jimmy Maguchi. I've tried. Hopefully this fixes it. What are we cooking? Right now, we're trying to build Kuiana Space Centre. Guyana Space Centre, or Kuiana Space Centre as it's known in the For All Kerbalkind universe. Because I need somewhere to launch my Arianes from. They're going to be very, very critically important. Right, let's try this, please. No, it's not worked. What if I clear? Oh god, that's a lot of errors. There is a way of clearing input logs whilst you're in here, right? Yeah, no, it's is F7 also? Yeah, nothing's... Oh, I can reroute things, but I can't do anything else. this is gonna need to be a restart. So yeah, I've clicked that several times and it's not doing anything. Also, I don't know why the... Oh, I was going to say, I don't know why the centre of mass, actual centre of mass is different, but it's this launch tower, isn't it? That's really annoying, because that means I'm going to have to restart the game. And this install takes a long time to boot up. Oh. What? When I've got... How did I do that? I moved it. I somehow moved it. Can I select this as a new root part? There we go. I've got that as my root part now. How did I get this off? There was something there. This is not fair. Please, just... But like, I can't even place in new parts or anything. This is cursed beyond all recognition. This is so cursed. This is so cursed. What is wrong with this? Oh, it's definitely not my mouse, because it's everything. Yeah, I might have to go. Might have to go for a bit of an intermission. Much as I went for an intermission yesterday when I went and saw the Book of Mormon. I got myself some ice cream and it was great. Right, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna have to reload the game and I'm gonna be right back, I think. That's really annoying. Right, well, how long? Let's shut the game down now. Let's not save that. At least it will save all of my progress on Ariam. What on earth is this? What? Why is that's a capsule? That's like a Mark 1 capsule, I think. At least, yeah, there we go. It saved all of my progress on here. You can see where I've started building up there, which is great. But I'm gonna have to reload this. Really annoying. Gemini jump scare. It was a bit weird. I've never seen that before. There's been a lot of things that I've seen, but never that. Never that. Oh. It's a shame. Oh well. I'm going to quit this up. I'm going to actually just task manager out because it'll be quicker. And I'm going to go away, get myself another drink. There we go. It's dead. I'm going to load it back up. Where's my folder for getting this open? Screenshots. I want to go Kerbal Space Program and load it up. Yeah, whilst I'm waiting for this to load back up, I'm going to go away for a minute, get myself a drink, sort myself out, and just hope and pray that it doesn't break again. I probably should have removed editor extensions Redux. In fact, before this gets too far in, I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that, because apparently that is the mod that breaks it. I don't know where that's come from, because I use that all the time on like my Kerbal Gets Real Redux series, and I've never had that happen before. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm gonna, well, it looks like KSP didn't even boot up anyway. Imagine if I can't open it up again. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Oh, it's not the problem. Oh, it's not. Oh, well, I deleted it now anyway. I was told that it was by many people. Well, I've deleted it. I can re-add it at a later point. The game should be loaded now. I'm going to go away briefly, and hopefully when I come back I shouldn't have any problems with this, because that did kind of suck. Anyway, be back momentarily. and I had my mic muted. That was brilliant. I'm a pro streamer. Like you can see in the background. Like you can see. There we go. The game is loaded. Amazing. You think you hear a boom? Oh no. What's going on? Kanasa, do you eat microwave ovens? I tend not to. They tend to upset my stomach a little bit, and I find myself spending far too long in the toilet if I do one of the, if I eat one of those. Basically, why is my light turned off? That's why it's darker in here. My light has turned off. Like, look at my lovely pink shirt. It's so lovely. Let me be right back. And we're back. My light is now on and everything is a little bit brighter. Hopefully this game's not going to take too long to load. They taste good though, do they? Do they really? Do I live in the KSSR? I live in a box under the stairs. It's fairly roomy. Sometimes I do expand out a little bit and get like a little like foil wrap as well, and I pretend that's my porch, and it's pretty nice. Other times I'm just stuck to like one corner of the box, and if the box gets wet, it's a cardboard box. If the box gets wet, like I basically like just get all soggy. And sometimes, like when I've not had breakfast, it's quite nice to eat the corner of the box because it's like mushy cereal. It's pretty nice. Yeah. What's going through my head at the moment? I don't know. I've been watching too much Mighty Boosh recently. Everything's a little bit weird. I need a little sleepy. I am the moon. Sometimes I see the sun and he come in front of my face and I lick him on his back. I did recently rewatch the entirety of the Mighty Boosh. Currently rewatching IT Crowd. Very, very British comedies. Very, very funny and very, very weird. You also live in a box, do you? Man, who put you in a box? No one can put me in a box. You're in a box, Howard. Oh yeah, it's not about that, is it? You live in space. Are you an egg that lives in space, by any chance? Perchance, are you an egg that lives in space? With a name like Space Egg, I would like to think that you are an egg that lives in space, but I might be wrong. I might have read into that a little bit too much, and you might not actually be a space egg. Yours is in a Walmart parking lot. I was talking about Walmart the other day, actually, because Walmart used to own a brand, a supermarket chain in the UK, but I don't think they do anymore, called Asda. It was basically Walmart, but in the UK. And I said, I don't like shopping at Asda. Asda is like my least favourite supermarket to shop at, because nothing is ever where you think it should be, at least from my experience. I'm a Tesco guy. Tesco do like great prices and everything is where I expect it to be. Like I go into a Tesco, if I'm looking for some bread, I know where the bread's gonna be. If I'm looking for some ham, I go to the fridge section and lo and behold, the ham is there alongside the butter and the milk and the biscuits with the crisps. It all makes sense. Whereas Asda will put like laundry detergent next to, I don't know, sliced beans. Beans aren't ever sliced bread, and they'll put hot dog buns next to, I don't know, like tables. Why? It doesn't make sense. Lidl and Aldi are the worst. Like you go into a Lidl or an Aldi and you're like, there's a whole section in the middle of the shop that sells you, like you're going around and you're buying yourself like a croissant or something, or like a baguette. I don't know why I've gone all French all of a sudden. And you're there and like there's a pop-up tent. You're going for your weekly food shop and you come out with like a pop-up tent, a hammock, a lawnmower and an electric heater. Why? Why is this a thing? I don't understand. It really doesn't make sense to me. And like, I suppose Aldi and Lidl, they are cheap, but I go in and I'm like, well, I just wanted to go in for like a bacon sandwich, and I've come out with, you know, like an entire farm's worth of gardening machinery. I don't get it. I don't. It's not what I want to see. It's not what you're going to do when you go down to your local shop. Oh, no one shops at M&S for everything. You just go to Bits. Even Lady Fame just goes to M&S for bits. The first time a YouTuber has read a message in live chat and it was a joke about me living in a box in Walmart parking lot. I do tend to try and read the live chats a bit. I don't know how many people are here at the moment. I think it was about 78 last I checked. Oh, has it gone up again? We're on like... Are we on like 97? 97, I think, about that. So yeah, it's gone up a little bit, but so I do 100 viewers roughly here at the moment. It is it's somewhat easy to be able to keep up with the chat. Right, we're back in the game. Please don't die again on that wild tangent of why Aldi and Lidl hurt my brain and why Asda, I don't like Asda. Yeah, it's a bit of a wild tangent, but yeah, now we're back in the game, and hopefully we can get Karoo built up a little bit more. I definitely needed that little breaky, a little bit of a breaky. I've come back with more gusto, a bit more panache, and a little bit more excitement. I was getting a little bit tired towards that section, and I needed to go and get myself another Diet Coke. And now that I've done that, I'm raring to go. We're gonna build some more roads. We're gonna plop down some more roads. We're gonna make sure our road hierarchy is absolutely fine and that everything is where it should be. We're going to respect our topography and make... I'm really just going into a City Planet Plays live stream now. He did a stream the other day and I only went to it for like a minute. And it was basically a stream of just his desk. I don't know what went wrong, but he was there, he was streaming. It was just his desk. And it was definitely a live stream because you could see like he had a little tablet on his table and the image on the tablet was changing. So it was definitely live. So I don't know what he was doing. Diet Coke, exactly. Hello, Beastie. Welcome back. I don't know if you've been here the entire time. If you saw my descent into madness, just doing descent into madness, talking about supermarket shopping, Dale supermarket sweep. Imagine that. Oh, no, only 0.3% of Conasta subscribers are here. Yes, that's not a lot. I think a fair few of my subscribers come from doing shorts, though. Is that? Have I still got my? I still have my build. Where's my road gone? Why is everything moved? It's all like sunken underground. Oh, this is a disaster. This is a travesty. This is an absolute shambles. Oh God. This is a funky beat though. I'll have to imagine the descent and enjoy the aftermath. The aftermath is not quite as special as the descent into Avernus. I really need to play D&D again. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 and it's made me want to just play D&D. Well, I'd say, yeah, I finished Baldur's Gate 3. Very good game. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Right, let's open up my Ariane again and try and do something. Do the thing and make everything all work. Axel got late your roads. He did. What are my PC specs? I've got a 3070 Ti graphics card. I've got an i9-13900 CPU. And I've also got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. DDR4 RAM. I don't have DDR5. And yeah, that's basically the main things you need to know. Oh my God, I can move it. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, that's so nice. That's so good. Amazing. We can move things. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place these like normal launch stability clamps on here and hopefully this is isn't gonna go wobbly. My keys aren't working now. Like the editor extension Redux thing where these aren't working, C and X aren't working, which is not great. Hopefully that is something that doesn't follow me through. I might have to re-download that mod and fix that. Not brilliant, not brilliant. Or maybe if I clear input logs. Will that? No, still nothing. Still nothing. 1, 2, and 3 will work. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wonderful. Anyways, Kanasa, teach me how to play the new RP-1 because it's confusing. That's basically what I'm doing on Kerbal Gets Real Redux. The whole point of that series is that I'm going very in-depth into what I'm doing and talking about, like, maybe a bit of the mechanics behind the game and a little bit of, like, yeah, exactly why I'm doing stuff, because it is very in-depth and confusing. And to be honest, I'm learning whilst I'm doing it as well. I've probably not done the best of runs, considering I'm not even sure if I'll be able to land on the moon by 1969, which would be a real travesty. It's going to be close, which is why I started designing a lunar lander a couple of weeks ago, because I'm at that stage in my save in 1965 where I want to start thinking about actually doing that. But yeah, it is quite complicated, and hopefully the next episode of that should come out on next Friday. Although I still have to finish it, and I mentioned it earlier on this live stream. I'm fairly sure that is going to be over an hour long. I've never done a video that's been over an hour, and it will almost certainly be that long, because right, crew Ariane 1. Yeah, that is the launch site that I am set at. Let's simulate this and get there. Simulate, and hopefully it doesn't blow up and I just end up crying on a live stream. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that? Put your hand up right now. Like, oh god, no. I don't want to be like that. Could be hand up like this way. Like, yeah, this is definitely just straight up. If you want to see me cry on a live stream, 1 hour of premium content. We're in 1965. Well, I'm in 1966 in For All Kerbalkind. I would love to see that. Will you do the Columbus shuttle? I don't know what the Columbus shuttle is. I know what the Columbia shuttle is. I've got a shuttle over there. I don't know. You can see my Lego space shuttle. Look at it. It's great. It's amazing. And the ISS right next to it, and the Saturn V in bits above it, because one of my cats basically came in and knocked it, and now the entire thing just exploded, and I've not had the mental capacity to basically try and rebuild it. Can we replace that with cats? Right, so this is a little bit weird because the rocket also is really laggy, like super laggy. The rocket is inside the hull. Why is this so laggy? Am I laggy? Am I laggy? This is terrible. Like, really bad lag. It wasn't like this before. What has caused this to happen? And are my roads are back? Yes, they didn't disappear. Amazing. This is brilliant. I like the look of this. Right, if I time warp and maybe apply my settings. So if I go into settings and hit apply, maybe it won't be so laggy. We'll see. Been there, had to rebuild my Saturn V because of the same reason. What did I say? Oh, what? Cat's knocking it over. Yeah. Yes, I need to rebuild it. It's gonna take me a while. I still have the instructions, and I have all of the bits that are like knocked off in another bucket down there. But oh my god, why is this so slow? But yeah, it's just rebuilding it, especially as like all the pieces now aren't going to be like neatly packaged away into little bags. I'm going to have to like tear everything apart and build it like with all of the pieces out all at once, and it's going to be like, oh no, I've got like 30,000, well no, there's only 1,969 parts in that kit because they did it so that, you know, it's 1969 was when the first human moon landings happened, so they were like, yeah, we'll do it 1969 parts. But yeah, you're looking at it and you've got like 200 tiny little white bits, and you're like, well, which one do I need here? It's gonna be much more difficult. Rip KSP 1. I mean, yeah, this is dying. Like, this is really, really slow, and I don't know why. Maybe if I go into the map screen and out again, but I don't understand. It wasn't like this when I was doing before. Oh, this whole live stream has been a complete and utter disaster. I almost swore then, and that would have been really bad. That would have been very unfamily friendly of me indeed. Now, hello Shadow Dev, welcome to the stream. I probably will be streaming some KSP 2 again, maybe next weekend if I have the chance. But I've got Look, this is so friggin' slow. Like, the entire thing is just laggier than me when I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and have to resort to underhanded tactics to actually stay ahead in the game. I don't know what's going on. Check the console. See if there's... Alright, that was just... I pressed Alt as well. Is it just F12? Right, well now my Alt button is... Oh, there we go. Console. Nothing really... There's no console spam. I don't understand. I said it just loaded the base game planners. Wait, what? You got any performance profile of KSP? No. Well, base planets load on potato. I can't see the next message. I've never ever had lag this bad on my system with a rocket this size. I'm gonna see if I can come into settings and put textures down to half res, because that did sort of help with lag like this in Kerbal Gets Real Redux when I was using RSS Reborn. But now I don't know, because it's always when you get above about 30 kilometers in height that I had to do that before, not when you were sat at the launch pad. What, KSP is running twice? No, I've only got one instance of KSP open, and Task Manager is... Yeah, no, I've only got one instance of KSP open. My GPU is only running at about 85% as well. It's not going above 100%. So and my memory and my CPU are absolutely fine. I don't know why it's doing this. It shouldn't be this laggy. That's much better. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's much better. But yeah, this is a bit problematic that the Ariane is in the hole. We've put the rocket in the hole. We've put the giant phallic object in the hole, and it's going to be certainly a problem. What is that on the side there? It's like a blue thing. Oh, it's the aerodynamics overlay. Okay, yeah, there we go. That makes sense. So this is playable now. I can actually do stuff with this. This is much better. So let's get cracking on, because I've already wasted so much time just faffing about with this. I am going to have to kind of like change a bit of this, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Well, it's gonna die on me. I was gonna time warp ahead a little bit so that it's a little bit brighter, so that when I'm building this, I can actually, you know, see what I'm doing. Launch! I'm not launching this. I'm not launching this. This is gonna be a no space launch stream. It's City Skylines in KSP. Oh, I just got some science apparently. Right. Oh, look. The ocean has gone. Global warming has happened. Oh, great. If I go into the map view and come back out, will that fix that? No. No, it will not. Oh, God, what is going on with this live stream? Right, I don't want there to be an awful lot of clouds. I want there to be just the one cloud, actually, or a little bit of cloud coverage. There we go. We'll keep that there, and I'll start building this now that I can see a little bit better. And that's all messed up, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Why can't I spawn you? Oh, I am spawning you. This stream is so cursed. It is. It really is. This has been one of the streams of all time. This has made me question what I am doing several times. But yeah, no. Now it's definitely getting a little bit better. Let's get some lightning towers around here. That's a very big lightning tower, but it's fine. We'll get like one over here. Maybe get one like here. Like so. Poor Conasa, suffering all of his crazy KSP bugs and lags for all Kerbalkind. Exactly. We do this for all Kerbalkind. We try to do those things in this century or this decade and not the next, or whatever the JFK speech was. Not because it's easy, because it's bloody hard running KSP and streaming at the same time and it actually working. Imagine that. Imagine that if KSP worked when you wanted it to. It would be really nice, but no, that doesn't tend to happen. We're going to duplicate this, and then we're going to send another one, and probably set it to be like maybe about here. Or maybe we'll bring it in line, about like there, about there. Make sure that this is all fine. That doesn't look like it's in line. I think if we go about there, we get a couple of these, like so, and then I'll also place like one out to the side a bit there, like that. There we go. We got some lightning towers, so the rocket doesn't get hit by a giant friggin' bolt of lightning and ruin my day, because that would be truly and utterly horrifying, terrifying, deadly, bad. Right, I do not need that last one, so I'm going to delete that instance. There we go. We've got some lightning towers, and then we probably want some lights around this place. I mean, we got a couple of lights there, so that's something at least. Okay, yeah. I finished watching For All Mankind yesterday. I really liked season 1, 2, and 3 was okay, but 4 was bad. Do you not like season 4? I quite liked season 4. I thought season 4 was much better than season 3. It was a little bit ludicrous towards the end, though. I'm not going to say anything because, you know, people probably haven't watched it. But by the end of season 4, it's just like, oh my god, what's the next thing that's going to happen? This is just completely bonkers. It's like some of the stuff that goes on in that season was just mad, absolutely mad. I love Kerbal Skylines. So do I. No, I don't. I love City Skylines, but Kerbal Skylines is not quite so fun. I'm not going to do that. Right, so I've got kind of like this here. I want low poly trees. I want some more low poly trees around here. So if I type low pole trees, and then we get some like, you know, foliage around here. Get them kind of like, so this is going to be like the launch section. If I duplicate that and then bring this out here, maybe scale it up, maybe not quite that much, scale it up to like 1.5 and rotate it a little bit so that it looks a little bit different, and we get that like maybe like there, so it fits nice and snugly in. And then I'll place some, you know, actual trees around here as well, and it should hopefully look reasonably good. Save and close. We get low poly trees large. Hello, Paul Sidhu. Thank you for the donation. Inner City Life Rocket Edition. Indeed. Wow. When they said large low poly trees, they really weren't messing around, were they? This is very large. There's a lot here. I guess I could maybe get something like this around here. But thank you for the donation. Donations are always appreciated. We'll get that. Yeah, we'll get some like low poly stuff there, and then we can get some actual trees in the middle. We're just doing a bit of landscaping. A little bit of landscaping. I think if I go tree, there is definitely going to be some of these. So we could go for big trees, long trees. Do I want those? Probably not. Small trees. I'm fairly sure there's like palms, and I kind of want palms. Everyone loves palms. There we go. Palms. Wow. These are a lot smaller. But they're also, for some reason, floating in the middle of the sky, and that does not look good. That does not look good. That needs to be changed. Die, Kerbals. Fine. All the Kerbals get unalived when lightning strikes my rockets, and I love that. Can lightning actually strike rockets? I know in newer versions of volumetric clouds, you can like actually get lightning storms. Why does it disappear? If I duplicate that and then kind of like go away and just duplicate that there, and then we just get a whole load of trees just around here. Yeah, I know in newer versions of BlackRack's volumetric clouds you can actually get lightning storms. I've never actually been struck by lightning when I've been flying something though, so I don't know if that is a possibility. That would be quite funny if that were to happen. Because you'd be there like flying your mission and suddenly it's like, oh no, suddenly like you can only see the trees. I think this is parallax messing with the height, which is a bit of a problem, but it's fine. So far, Kanasa has just been playing Kerbal Space Skylines. Kerbal Skylines, some random dude. Pretty much. I'm a new viewer. Is there a rundown on how far you've gone? Yeah, all over the course of this live stream, all I've been doing is basically trying to build up Kuiana Space Centre. So I built a road from here to here, and then this is going to loop round here, and eventually it'll go up there to the Soyuz launch site. I'm currently building like where Ariane's going to be launched from, and I was trying to place down some trees, do a bit of foliage and a bit of terraforming, and it's not gone very well. Everything's going back. Like Parallax is messing up with this a little bit, I think. It's great that Parallax is in RSS now, but yeah, I don't think it's really helping me out here. But over the course of this series, I've gone to the moon, I've hit the moon, I've gone to Venus, and I can't remember what else I've done. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in there. The last I filmed for this series was October 2022. It's been a while. I don't use volumetric clouds. I can barely run 2D clouds in the stock system. I've got a fairly powerful PC, so I would like to think that I will be able to run them. Right, okay, so I'm done with some trees. I definitely want some more buildings around here, right? This place is definitely looking not very buildinged up. So I think if I... What's all of this? Nope, I don't want that. Definitely not that. Anything but that. Get out of here. What do you think you're doing right here, right now, in this precise moment, you piece of rubbish Kerbal Konstruct static? Yeah, should we get an astronaut complex? we don't need an astronaut complex here. What we do need is probably just some like cool buildings. We want some we want a UFO, right? We want an arch. We want to launch into the arch. Every time we want to launch, yeah, we definitely know. My brain is just turned into mush over the course of this live stream. I don't like doing Kerbal Constructs really at the best of times, and this is not the best of times because everything just seems to be going wrong. Yay, I actually made it. Hello, Benjamin. Welcome to the stream. Terraforming describes this perfectly. Yes, we are doing a lot of terraforming. We've got some trees that we can't see. We can if we get close, but that's about it. Yeah, all I'm doing over the course of that, I might just send this rocket at one point. Is this a bus station? It looks like a bus station, like a bus shelter. You got people here just, you know, waiting for their rocket bus. What even is this? What is this? What's the boomerang launch site? Oh god. No, I don't want that. We can put the mohole in. Because why not? I can't get rid of the... Oh, I can get rid of the mohole. So, I've got some lightning towers. I've got some launch pads. I've got some all of that. I don't really want to do, like... I suppose I could put some, you know, like, walls around. Make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, stop all the dust flying off into the jungle. Yeah, we'll get that, because then we get this coming out this way, and it looks somewhat better. I don't know if this is good, stopping the exhaust, like, you know, flying off into places where it shouldn't be. Over the course of this live stream, I am going to be getting a little bit more incoherent because I'm just going to get fed up of doing this. There you go. I'm going to save and close that. That's something else I've added. We've got a new thing. Gigantic trash bin. It's a viewing thing to see a rocket. Oh, it's like a viewing platform. Okay, I did not know that. I don't want there to be a tower here. We want to delete. I think I kind of want like more low poly trees coming like around this way, and then for the vast majority, all of the integration buildings are going to be like over here. Oh, I like this song. Oh, this is the vocal version. So I don't want landing lights or huts or roads with moving cars. Probably look at like small buildings, and we get kind of like a little thing over here, I reckon. But this is a very small building. I suppose I could like, you know, scale this up and then make it like look a little bit bigger and it be a little bit more interesting without spending loads of time faffing around and doing this. If I do that, then why is that? Oh, it's because the model scale is like a lot smaller. Get some bigger buildings in here, and then try and connect them all up with kind of, you know, something that looks a little bit better. Have something coming off this way, I reckon. I'm going to save and close that. Now we've got some buildings there, and I want to have a look at this. I don't really want hangars over here. I just want like buildings. Do I want a landing zone? No, I don't want one of them. No, thank you. Kuiana, should I make an RP-1 RSS multiplayer lobby in a multiplayer KSP1 mod? If you want to. Does it work with like dark multiplayer and lunar multiplayer? Does it work with those? I've never actually played multiplayer in KSP1 at all, so I wouldn't know. I would not know. Multiplayer RSS sounds like it would be laggy hell, and I don't even need to have RSS to know that. That's probably fair as well. It's gonna be not great, I imagine, for frames or for anything. Right, I'm gonna probably turn this around this way because I kind of want to match this to be like 90 degrees to the road. So I want this to come like here, and then this will be kind of like, you know, one part of the whole complex. That needs to go up. Maybe move that. Oh god, everything is getting like in the way. We get that there like so, and then fill this up a little bit, and then yeah, this will be kind of like the entrance to this whole facility. Can I yaw this around a little bit more? Place this here, save and close. Yep, and then I'm probably going to get some like fuel tanks and stuff along here. What's the Atlas VIF? Oh, vertical integration facility. Don't want that. Don't want that. Observatory complex. Don't want that either. Maybe I do actually. Orbiter processing complex. Well, this looks kind of cool. We can definitely get something like this maybe in this kind of like section of buildings that I'm going to have over here. I want this to look somewhat okay, and I'm probably going to end up making this look absolutely terrible, but that's fine. It's fine. We go with things. We have happy little accidents, as Bob Ross says. This is basically Kerbal painting program, right? Right? I guess. You get that like there. I don't like how everything's hexagonal. I don't want it to be hexagonal. I want it to be square. Be there or be square. I want it to be square. Get something like that there, and then I think what I'll do is I'll get some more stuff going along that way. Will Kuiana B Minecraft come back? Probably not. I have the wrong screen. I suppose I am on the, yeah, I've got OBS up. I prefer this screen because you can actually see the entire game, whereas if I've got, oh, that was my Be Right Back screen. If I go for this one, then my face is covering parts of the game. But hexagons are bestigons. I know, but they're not really what I want in this situation. Right, well, I'm going to save that there. Then I'm going to have a look and see. I want some big old stuff. I don't want a helipad outpost. Thick edge blank tile, no. Fuel depot, that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I want bigger. I want bigger. Standalone. And I also don't want these grey bits. Wind turbine. I could get a wind turbine. We're going to use the power of farts. It's going to be great. Kerbal paint program coming to a bankrupt space agency near you. Yes. Thin edge. No. This is a very epic song as well. Static fire. I don't want a drone ship. Don't really want static fires either. Don't want trees. What I want is, let's try tank, and get some KSC fuel tanks. Ah, that's, yeah. Can I like make these bigger? Oh boy, I can. Suddenly, the entire thing is a massive fuel tank. That's looking very nice. We want that to be maybe a little bit smaller than that, though. We'll get some of these like dotted around. And yeah, ideally, I'd like have a fence kind of like going around this entire facility, but I'm not going to do that. You can do that. There are fences, but that's going to take a really long time. And I do not have the time or the patience to do that. And to be honest, like I'm building this right now. I'm probably going to come in after a live stream and just tear apart like everything here. I think when I built Woomerer on stream, I did exactly that. I built up kind of like the bare bones of it, and I do need to go and change Woomerer again because it has currently all sunken underground. But yeah, I built like the bare bones of it, and then I went away on my own time, and I just spent a lot of time kind of like making it look a little bit better. So this is probably not going to be the final product. There's probably definitely almost certainly 100%ly going to be, oh god, what have I done there? Oh, wow, how big did I want this? 4 times? Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some changes to this. There we go. We'll get that there like that. Save and close. And we've got something going on there. What's the custom launch site thingy mod? And are there any tutorials? Because I need that. This is called Kerbal Konstructs. There aren't really that many tutorials, I don't think. I can't recall ever seeing one. A lot of it is you just like place things. It's all quite self-explanatory. You open it up once you've got it. The only thing that took me a long time to find out was actually how to open up the mod is Control K. 100%ly. CGP, grey fan. CGP? What's CGP? Am I missing something there? I feel like I am. I feel like I don't know what that is. Is this all new instances? I feel like, yeah, I've messed that up a little bit. I don't know why I've got 2 different dates for Mars. Spawn new. Oh no, I know why this is like this. There should be some, like, I don't want those tanks. There should be those tanks. That's what I want. I want some of these. Some of these. These are definitely, and we'll get that maybe coming along the road as you come in. If I turn this around. When I built Woomerer, I was a lot more organised than this. I actually had like a picture on Google Maps of Woomerer up whilst I was doing it. This time round, I'm just kind of like winging it. I'm kind of, yeah, doing it as and what I think would look good. So like, yeah, we'll get some big fuel tanks here. I'm going to duplicate that, and then we'll make them size 2 again, and then we'll get some, basically a fuel tank farm, right? You see things like this around the place, I would like to think. And we'll get those there too. Thank you for the donation. Aquakatsaka? I'll probably completely brutally, like, honestly, ruined your name there completely. I'm very bad at names. But thank you for the donation. They're much appreciated. Kerbal Konstructs changed my life. The base on the moon I made was very wobbly, and one small thing tipped it over. Kerbal Konstructs made me put a terrain block down and saved my life. It is great, and like you can build launch sites, like launch pads, wherever you want, and it means that, yeah, you can make, and because they're not like physics bound, you can build like a massive cool like colony on the moon, which is something, I don't know if we will be doing it in for all Kerbalkind, but it's something that I do want to do. Right, save. I actually am not going to do that one. I think we get 2 layers there, And then maybe I just want a little bit of something to fill up this and maybe connect it up to the road there. And then that will be it for this section. And then I think maybe we get another launch site over there and build some trees around here, build some trees up around there, and then focus on the airstrip at the very end. And I think that will be it for like Karoo for now. And hopefully it looks at least somewhat respectable. I also do need to figure out how to like sort this out. And I think before I finish this live stream, I'll probably just launch this rocket just so you can see Ariane fly. It'd be great. Tank Farm. Something to help you, mate, stay safe and healthy. Thank you very much. You're downloading it right now. It's a very cool mod. Will you make any more videos for Farewell KSP? I don't know. I do want to, because I say this on every live stream that I've done recently. I've got that entire series filmed. I don't have to play the game at all anymore. It's done. It's all saved on my hard drive. I've got it all there. All the footage that I want for that series, I've got. It's just coming up with an idea for a video and then editing that video. And yeah, it's those are long, hard videos to make. Yeah, long and hard. But yeah, maybe one day I do want to do that. But what my focus is on right now are getting to moon landings in Kerbal Gets Real Redux. Once I do that, I'm going to go on a hiatus for that series, and then I'm going to finish Coming Home Redux. It's going to get done. That series has been in desperate need of a finale for so long. So once I do Moon Boots in Kerbal Gets Real Redux, I'm going to cut that series there for a bit. That's going to go on a hiatus. I'm going to focus on Coming Home Redux, finish that off to the end. Then I'm probably going to come back to Kerbal Gets Real Redux again, carry that on, and then maybe think about Farewell somewhere in between there. That's what she said. Not to me, it wasn't. Self-deprecating humour is the best form of comedy. What is long and hard? Oh god, where is this live stream going? No, I don't want that. Crawl away, don't want that. I want some like cool buildings just to fill her up. Don't want launch pads, delete instance. Don't want Rex. I don't want an astronaut complex. I don't know why I thought. Well, maybe I do actually. This might actually look quite cool around here. Have this. I really don't want like the grass of it though. I just like want like that. Like so. Yeah, that's how I want it. And I probably. Oh look, it's making the parallax all fuzzy. Fuzzy parallax, my favourite kind of parallax. Or maybe I do want the grass, I guess. And we can get that here, and then this is going to be like the end section of this bit. We'll have that coming off around here. Yeah, I like that. I'm liking how this is sort of turning out. And we get that there. And then maybe put some like metallic bits over it. Leave that there like so. Yaw it round a little bit more, just a little bit, a little to the left, and we're going to save and close that. And then I've got no idea how I'm going to build around this, but we will see. Good night, goodbye. I'm going to sleep. Good night, Kerry Gaming. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your evening. I suppose it's probably like 10:15 in Europe. It's 9:15 here. That means I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. No, over 2 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I hate it when my parallax gets fuzzy. I know, it's really something that I do not appreciate either. I feel like there should be a pill or like a medicine that you can take for when your parallax gets a little bit fuzzy, but hasn't been invented yet, unfortunately. Most hate it, but some love it. Most hate what, but some love what? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's in relation to. Wow, it's 9:43 AM in New Zealand. I just woke up. Time zones, they are a thing. It's 9:40. So you are like 13 hours ahead of me. Yeah. What am I going to do? What's squad MSL? Whoa, it's a rock. I don't want that. We definitely don't want that. We don't want rock archers. Oh, we can get a face. Ugh. So it's a little bit creepy. I used a lot of those rocks when I was building Woomera because it was in the desert, so they kind of actually fit. Launch tracking station. That's not anything. Oh, that's just like an additional. I don't really want those. I want something that has a big old like concrete foundation. That's what I want. I don't want test for texture. Billboard with mission flag. I don't want one of them really. Runway threshold marking. No, but maybe I do want some of these like runways. Squad cube. I don't want a squad cube. Runway aim point, no. Spawn point, water, floodlights. Not really. Don't want any lightning towers. Don't want spawns. Dust shed, how big are those? It's fairly big, but it's also, once again, a large hab. Right, okay, I'm going to come place one of these down. These look like the sort of buildings that I definitely want over here. I might connect up the astronaut complex to this building over here. So if I get this and I maybe make this ever so slightly smaller, so like maybe make it a model scale of 0.7 and then come into there like that so it kind of fits in, then bring this up and then duplicate this down to 0.7, bring it across, and then connect these buildings up like this. And I don't know why it's done this, because I just moved it in one direction, and yet for some reason it's moved it in all directions. Can I maybe bring it this way? There we go. That's kind of like where I want it to be. But now it's too low down. Right, I'll do that. Duplicate this. And of course it needs to be 0.7, do that, and then yeah, we've got like a little bridge across to this building, and it's a little bit more interesting. And I'm only ever going to see this when I'm launching like from Kourou, but you know, I don't care. I don't care. I needed to make something cool here, and I think maybe I'll make this final one a little bit bigger and get that so it's like there. And then we've got an interesting shaped building. May your buildings forever be interestingly shaped. We'll save and close that, and there we go. We've got something over there, like a building that's all connected. That looks a little bit horrible, but I'm just going to ignore that, and then I'm going to build some more stuff in here. I just want some, probably ground, actually. If I go for like, oh yeah, see, so I was talking about fences earlier on. Like I could go in and like build fences all around this. This is what they look like. If you can see it, there we go. You can sort of see it somewhere. It keeps just, there. If I look up, you can see it, but if I look, I'm so confused. Why does it just disappear? Like, look. It's like, it's there, and it's not. It's there, and it's not. It's there, it's not. There, not. There, not. There, not. Yeah, I don't understand, but yeah. So I could go around, like, fencing off the entire thing, but, like, how long would that take? Like, a really, really, really long time. Oh, hang on. Is this still stream-friendly music? It is. It is still stream-friendly music. I was like, that sounded like it could have been copyright music, but it's not. Kourou. One Direction split up and went in all directions. Hi, Kanasa. How's it going? What are we doing today? But yeah, Kourou business, basically. Just building up Kourou so that I've got somewhere pretty to launch from when I am playing for all Kerbalkind. And it's taken a while. Nah, it's a bit heavy, this, isn't it? Let's go for this. There we go. Change the music over a little bit. I guess this is probably a good building to have in. It's got a pool, though. I don't want that. I want, like, a big flat bit of land. That's too big. What's a smarth? Does anyone know what a smarth is? because I have no idea, but I like the sound of it, but I'm not going to be building it there. Horizontal, this one is probably a good building to have around, because it is also quite flat. And then I can just, you know, like kind of like have all of these multiple buildings just in here, taking up as much space as possible. Figuring out how on earth I'm going to, if I yaw this round, maybe set this up to 1. Figuring out how on earth I'm going to make this actually all fit together is going to be a tricky proposition. One that I'm very much not looking forward to, but it's fine. See, I could kind of like run this along here like so. And then we've kind of like got a nice straight line down there, and I think that's probably what I'm going to go for, but maybe I might yaw that around to this way instead, and I think that'll fit a little bit better. And we get that there, but then it's kind of like all screwed up underneath that one, which is a little bit annoying. This is why I don't like the fact, like, I'd love to have kind of like a decal surface so I can like paint the entire surface and then place the buildings on top, but that's not how Kerbal Konstructs works, unfortunately. I don't like how that looks. I also probably not going to like how this looks, and that is going to be something that I'm probably going to have to live with. I do not like Kerbal Konstructs that much. I mean, I like the final result, but getting there can be a little bit tricky at times. I don't know. Place that there, like there. See, now I think there's too much going on in here. I wanted this to be all flat, yeah. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to find... I'm sure there was some where it was just Locks Tank Standalone. I don't want that, but it was kind of like this pavement that, and it was just that pavement. There wasn't any buildings on top. I want that because I want to build like a kind of like base, but it's trying to find that is going to be really difficult. I don't want to. I suppose that kind of works. I could probably scale this up, right? If I scale this up to maybe not quite that big, maybe about this big, and then place this here, maybe not that high up either, bring that down so it's kind of like above. I suppose this is, I'm gonna have to make this really big, because right, if I do it like that big, and then I come in here and bring this down, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Kuru, Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, solid motor and assembly, or SMARF. Okay, that's what it is. I did not know that. There was a building called Blank Tile. Try checking again since I saw it, and I don't think you have to scroll, but if you do scroll down, that might be what you're looking for. That might be a good idea. Hang on, I can get that. So yeah, like we could probably maybe just place this, a couple of these. Triangles are besticle. No, we're gonna move away from that very, very quickly. I don't think I want this to be this big actually, so I want this to kind of like run along those, and then yeah, move that like there. That I'm actually not. Oh, that's the Kerbal Gets Real music, yay! You said Blank Tile. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna find out. Oh, here we go. Thick-edged blank tile. Oh, that's basically what I was just using. If I go thin-edged blank tile, oh, this is perfect. It's literally just a white tile. Oh yeah, this is what I want, but they're like all triangles. And triangles aren't really going well. They're not going in my favour at the moment, but I reckon I can make this work. I'm gonna set this to be like maybe, God, not that big. Maybe model scale like 8. No, I've picked up the wrong one, haven't I? God. No, I want this one. The one that has nothing in the middle. Yeah. And then I can use these this is going to take a really long time. What I was thinking is I can make these triangles like interlock. And make a square out of them. But that's going to take a really, really, really long time. To the point where I'm not sure if that's even going to be worth doing. Probably not, because I've got better things to be doing with my life than just like making squares out of triangles like this. But like look at that, there we go. We could probably, but now it's kind of like sucking half of it out. Oh, I really, 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 really hate this at times. So I want that to like cover the entire thing, and then just kind of like get that on the edge there, and then yaw it so that it's kind of like there, and then duplicate that. How big is that? That's model scale 8. And then bring this, yaw it around, bring it around, so it's like this. And these, are these not equilateral triangles? I suppose I can do that. Yeah, we'll do something like this, and bring this down to about there, so it like covers up that entire section, and then we build like a base like this, and it's not too terrible. I think, yeah, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. And it's just going to take a really long time, and it's going to be really fiddly and finagly, and I'm going to hate myself whilst I do this. But, you know, oh God, what's happened there? But this is what has to be done. I want that to go up a bit. I want that to cover this, and then I want this to kind of like be like there, the end of it to be there. And then I'll probably put some more like details behind the like astronaut complex here, and yeah, we'll do stuff like this. There we go. Duplicate, and then I want to make this up to model scale 8, and probably bring it about here. If I get this so it kind of like lines up with this like that, maybe bring it a little bit further out. I don't want it to get in the way of the crawl away though. This is not ideal. I could probably do with maybe having this a little bit smaller, but then I'd have to bring this up or down because it doesn't like that. There we go. And bring that like there. If I bring that, say like there, and then I move that, oh God. There's a lot of building around. Welcome back, famous YouTuber, the Space Peacock. Anyways, gotta go to bed. Good night, Velociraptor. Enjoy the rest of your evening. This game is called Clicker Simulator. It is indeed. It's how I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. I'm gonna be like on an operating theatre in 5 years, being like, "Oh, how did you end up here?" Like the doctor's gonna be like, "Oh, we got a very serious case of hand brokenitis," and I'll be like, "Well, you know, it was all that time that I spent YouTubing, streaming, clicking Kerbal Konstructs." And I'll be like, "I'm sorry, doctor. I swear I'll never do it again." And then I will proceed to do it again. I want this to kind of like be there, but now this building is kind of overlapped. It's gone. It's taken. I think you know what I might do? You know what I might do? I'm just gonna move that building. I'm gonna move that building that way, and that'll be fine. And then I'll save and close this and go to local instances. I'm gonna get this one, and I'm gonna move that to about. Oh no! But now I've uncovered that. Oh god, freaking damn it! Oh, I honestly, I'm hating this. I am actually detesting this. Why can't that just be normal? Why can't that just work? Why can't it just work? I don't know, but it doesn't seem to want to. Right, okay. That's fine. I'm going to make this 8 again. I didn't need to do that. And I'm just going to splodge this down, try and fill in the gaps. If I get like that there, bring that there, there we go. Now I'm just going to like duplicate these all over the place and try and fill in as many gaps as I possibly can. Like if I do that there and do that again, this is my slow descent into being absolutely crazy. Nothing is going to go wrong after this stream. I'm definitely not going to go burn down my house. No, no, we're not going to do things like that. That's how you got into trouble that one time. Don't do that again. Man, Sea Skylines 2 going crazy. That joke has been made several times over the course of this stream. This is Kerbal Skylines. This is Kerbal Skylines. I will hear nothing else about it. That's what we're doing. I don't like how that looks now, but, you know, screw it. We're going to get this coming in up this way, and then I'll get something coming out that way, and I'm quite happy with that, and then I'll maybe cut that off here and then get another triangle going that way, and that'll be me done. Right, so I want to duplicate that. I want to make this up to scale 8, and then get this yawed round this way. And I think I probably actually want to make this maybe 6, and I want to bring it down. Bring it down some, maybe to about there, and bring that to about there. Oh no, and now it has gone sucked underneath the parallax. Parallax once again has sucked my asphalt. And it's do the thing that I want you to do, please, please, just do the thing that I want you to do. Do the thing that I want you to do, and don't make me hate myself, please. There we go. That's somewhat okay. Model scale 6, duplicate number 6. And do the thing. At least I'm enjoying the music. The music is keeping me going. I swear, I do actually like playing Kerbal Space Program, but if you ever turn up to any of my streams, there is a good chance that you may think otherwise. And you'd be absolutely right. Go to Mecha Modern KSP 2, where it's just a city builder. Nice, that would be very cool. Just make it more better than Kerbal Konstructs, please. What? I was gone for 30 minutes. Yeah, we're no longer playing KSP. It's now just pure City Skylines. That is it. That is it. Right. Duplicate. We'll make this size 6. Size 6. Oh yeah. A little bit of jazz. Do you like jazz? Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? Let's build this here this way, and then I will not hate it. Sang that completely out of tone there, because the song did not go where I was expecting it. Right, down. If we get about there, I'm quite happy, quite content with that. And then there we go. That's all matched up. That's perfectly aligned. It is aligned. And this is not aligned. And oh my god. Right, there we go. That is somewhat aligned. No, it's not. I think what I need to do is go like this and then bring this to about here. And then if I duplicate that again, make it size 6, and then just move that across there and bring it down a little bit. And yes, this is how we do it. We move it across and we move it down until it fits and everything is good. Everything is wonderful. Everything. What's the Lego song? There's like a song. Everything is amazing. I can't remember what it is in the Lego movie. I feel like singing that. There we go. I've got pretty much a basic kind of like outline done. I need to move that. I'm going to duplicate this once more. This is going to be the last duplicate of one of these triangular sections. I think I'm going to make it to maybe like size 4, and then bring this and bring it down. Take it down, take it down, take it down. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Oh yes, so good. So good. That could not have been any better. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to move this over in this general direction and bring this to about here. Although I want the yaw to be a little bit more like that. And now I want to bring it down again. I want to bring it up more than that. And I want that to go kind of like here. No. Yeah, maybe. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Oh, it's terrible and catchy at the same time. Everything is awesome, that's it, yeah. Why is Carnaster using triangular pieces to build when rectangular or squares would be much more appropriate? Because there are no squares or rectangles in this bloody mod pack! That's why! I want them! I want them so much! Give them to me, please. I've wanted squares. I really want squares. Give me squares. But there are no squares. The squares were all like, no, you're not. No square for you. No square for you. And yes, there are no squares. That is why I am doing this. It would be wonderful if there were, but there are not. Because I want them so much. I'm going to have a little indent there. It's going to go like that, and I'm not going to care. I don't care that that's just out of proportion ever so slightly. That's not going to really bug me every time that I try and launch Narian 1 from this launch complex. No, absolutely not. No, I will not be maddened every time I see that. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing is going wrong there at all. And we'll get that like that. We'll duplicate that. I think I'm almost done here. We'll do this and we'll move this. And there we go. I have a nice little block that I can fill up with buildings. We'll make the tarmac cell a circle. Oh my god. That's torturous. That's evil. That's beyond evil. That's very evil. I can't believe you would do such a thing. How do I delete the KSC and how do I delete this massive floating runway with Kerbal Konstructs? So if you've got something, you like go on local instances, you click what you want to delete, and then you click delete instance down there. You can't get rid of the Kerbal Space Centre though, unfortunately. I think you might be able to maybe raise the terrain around it and cover it up with terrain, but you can't like delete it because you kind of need it when you're at the Space Centre to go in things. Right, I need to figure out what building this is. I did those buildings, small building. There we go. It's this one. If I bring this to about there. Ooh, this is very epic. Very epic music. There we go. Save and close that. And there we go. We've got like a little launch complex over there. I'm quite happy with how that looks. I do want a little bit more detailing in the middle here though. There's probably going to maybe be some more fuel like tanks, I reckon. Get some tank farms. If we go for like some more of these KSC fuel tanks, maybe get a few like smaller ones as well. We get these kind of like over here, like so. Oh, I don't like that. How it disappears when I get a bit close. You get like a nice little tank farm here. And I also don't like this. Like, I moved it in one direction, yet why has it forsaken me and gone in multiple directions? That's not one direction. That's multiple directions. Is that why someone made a joke about One Direction earlier on? I have a feeling that may be where that came from, and I just didn't realise it, because I definitely said the same thing before. Right, we'll get those there. Duplicate. Like, why does it move in not just the way that I tell it to move? Duplicate that. Duplicate this. Then we just get some more just random generic buildings around here, I think, and then I'll be done. I want to delete that instance, and then we'll be done with like this launch complex. There we go. We got a bit over there. I definitely feel like we need a bit more interest in the middle. Hello, Wombi. Welcome. I can do it for cheaper. Do you like pain? Yeah, somewhat, I guess. Some of the stuff that I've done in Kerbal Space Program would clearly indicate that yes is the answer to that. I'm so glad I'm only doing one launch complex, but I'm quite happy that I've done this. This is way more in depth and way more detailed than what I did at Woomera. And that's good because I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this. Pads, cycle tank. No, I don't want that. Let's get rid of the tank instance and have a look and see what else I can place. Maybe I want a lightning tower. No, I don't want that. I just want like some of these smaller buildings. I don't want wind turbines. Don't want a helipad. A helipad actually might be pretty cool around there, actually. Radome standalone. Lox tank standalone. What's that look like? It's just a big old circular tank. Can I get rid of that? Can I please get rid of that? Transmitter outpost. No, maybe not. I was going to say maybe not. Small radome outpost. No. Helipad outpost. What does that look like? That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I want that. Comdish standalone. Shall I get a Comdish here? What do we reckon, chat? Shall we get a nice little communications array that we can get? We can maybe get like 3 of them all next to each other. Where would I place these though? I think maybe pointing out. Hang on. Can I? What way does it face? So if I don't want that to go down, I want this to, well, I do want it to go down, I don't want it to go up. Oh yeah, this is so much better if I place it like this. I think having a few Comdishes are good. Wait, no, Crew. Yeah, the one in French in French Guiana. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it is, yeah, it's I've called it Kuiana because, you know, everything in full Kerbalkind has to have a K in it. But make sure to mark it as a ground station. Can you do that? I'm not sure if I should do that, because that might be a little bit cheaty. There is also already a ground station at Karoo. Look, I can get them, like, here. And, like, duplicate this a few times. Get, like, a couple of radar antennas up in this place, and it looks somewhat okay. Get that there. There we go. I'm quite happy with those. Move that down ever so slightly. There you go, and this is kind of like, yeah, like a massive big complex. Right, I'm going to save and close that. I think I kind of want to connect some more buildings up here. Make this like one massive building. I'm fairly sure there is like a building, like if I search that, large building, small building, like large building 2. Yeah, I think we'll go with this, have one of these, and I might scale. Do I want to scale this up? Probably not. And like I can place this like around here, maybe get that like there. And I think if I yaw this so it's like this way, get that there, so then we've kind of like got like an entrance to the whole facility here. We've got fuel tank. Yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. And then I'll make sure that this is, you know, actually in the ground. Do I want to duplicate that? No, I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Maybe we'll get one more of these around somewhere. Over in this direction, I think we'll get another big building kind of like against the perimeter wall. I can hear my cats fighting. That's not a good sign. Launch complex, actually, I find it quite simple. Once you are done with a complex, build the city next to it with Kerbal Konstructs. Oh my god, that would drive me insane. That would actually make me hate everything. I'm quite happy with how that looks. I think maybe I want one small building, kind of like running along there. I don't want that. Small building 2. I don't want that. Small building 1. Oh, I'll get some of these over there. I'll get some of these over there, I guess. Maybe I'll get that scaled up a little bit. I'm going to yaw that round this way. And bring that and just have like this next to the road. Yaw it. Every time I launch from Kourou, I'm going to be reminded of how painful this was. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's not going to be fun. There we go. Save and close that. There we go, we've got another building there, and that is not looking perfect from that angle, but you know, I'm going to ignore it. We've got something done. Yeah, I kind of like just want a long building there, and then I think I'm going to be done. But I don't know. I think if I scale this down ever so slightly, this might be exactly what I want. So kind of like yaw this in this direction and build this way. It's kind of similar to that building over there, but I don't really care. I'm getting to the point where it's like, you know what, screw it. It's a somewhat close enough fit. I'm quite happy with that. Save and close that. I'm going to time warp a bit because it's very cloudy. I'm quite happy with that, I think. Yeah, I think that whole complex there at the moment is probably where I want it to be. So yeah, I think that's good. I'm fairly sure that's good. Now I want some, oh god, low poly trees all around this place. What was you guys' opinion on the For All Mankind season finale? I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed season 4. I really enjoyed season 4. I thought it was much better than season 3. But someone did come in earlier and said that they didn't really like it. I was like, oh, it's so much better than season 3. I thought season 4 was probably a yeah, season 1 was great. Season 2 was amazing, except for the whole Danny subplot. Season 3, I think it fell off really hard. And then season 4, I thought they brought it back. It got absolutely bonkers, like absolutely insane what was going on. But I just thought it was really great. it was just ridiculous. Some of what was happening when, like, in season 4, just nuts, absolutely nuts. Right, we get some like low poly trees around here. Save and close. I probably wanted to duplicate that, but oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. We'll get some low poly trees all around here. Get that. I want this to kind of like be this way. And then I could place some actual trees down as well, but I think I'm gonna not do that. Alright, so if I place that there, like there, and then have this come all the way around like that, then I'm gonna duplicate that, and then I'm gonna move this, yaw it a little bit so it looks a little bit different. When I play things like Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster, it's like, you know, you always rotate things just so you can make something look ever so slightly different with just a very, 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 very teensy tiny little edit. All about the rotation. I'm probably not going to rotate these like the other way around. I'm not going to roll them though. Hi Barb, do you think there'll be a season 5? Apparently they've been greenlit to go all the way up to season 7. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, apparently they have like... Yeah, apparently Apple said that they were going to fund it until season 7, which would be amazing. Because they want to go past, like, where we are in real life, which would be really cool. Right, so there we go. We've got a little bit of a launch complex. I don't like how some of those look, but it's fine. I'll get over that. I'll get over that. Most of the shots are going to be flying away from it anyway. Yeah, I think that's Parallax messing around with this a little bit. We are building rainforest now. We've gone from building like launch complex to building rainforest. This isn't like Karoo, like in French Guiana. So there is going to be a lot of trees, a lot of wildlife, a lot of things getting in the way. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more interesting stuff around here. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. I'm just trying to think what next I want to do. I think that's where the sea is, but you can't see it because the sea's mysteriously vanished. Global warming has happened, and it has completely killed our planet. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that being there, and I think eventually what I want to do is maybe build another one kind of like there. And then maybe a third one, and I'll like clear this rainforest. We'll clear the rainforest, we'll murder the rainforest, and yeah, everything will be good. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to do that though. I'm going to place this here, along here, you know, get some lovely trees. I kind of wish I had some more statics. Like what is that? It's like floating, but then I get it to a point where it's not floating. Oh no, that does actually, ignore me, that looks fine. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Then we yaw this around a little bit. Said it's like 25, and whoa! Look at it spin. For all mankind, where every spacecraft uses F1 engines. Has every spacecraft used F1 engines? I don't think it's that many. It's just the Saturn V, isn't it? We'll dump tea off the British shuttles. You're trying to start like the War of Independence again. Get that there like that. That one's a lot bigger. I think I'm going to duplicate that and then probably... Oh god! That's because I've got that. I want to make this model scale like 2 times and then bring this over around here. And then offset it ever so slightly in, and that's probably... I don't like how that's looking because... I think that is running into the sea. And there we go. I'm quite happy with that grassland there. So we got some, like, you know, funky grass. We've got a launch complex. It's basically the main thing that I needed to do. I do need to carry this road on a little bit that way, and it's just going to head off into the general city of the area. And I do also need to make this a little bit more built up. But I think I'll do that on my own time. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, yeah, launch this. Because I want to see what it looks like whilst we are ascending. I think there were some other bits that I did want to do there as well, but I might do that in my own time as well. So I'm just going to send this to 250 current. Oh, look at that 5-degree inclination. We'll go 250 by 250, and we can get to see Ariane being launched. And hopefully it just doesn't die upon me. I need to sort this out. There we go. That's all fine. This is quite a hefty spacecraft. I think there's like 200 parts on this. There was a lot of a lot of designing went into this. There's lots of greebles and funky bits and all of that on here. If I do that there, do that there, do that there, and hit current, engage autopilot. And whilst this is flying, actually, let's get a cool shot of this. So if I max relative velocity, let's set that to like 5,000, hit home, and I want to auto fly by position, and set target with click, set that, and then keypad control, move speed 100. Let's get this, like, a nice cool shot of this as it flies, goes up. Have I got auto zoom on? I do have auto zoom on. I was wondering why that looked a bit weird. And then, yeah, I'm going to be using this. Can I get it from like the little launch complex that I made? Who knows? If you use it in the app. So the lukewarm configs, basically that happens because it's got depth of field, I think. And depth of field doesn't really play nicely. There is a workaround, I think. Well, at least I found. If you before you launch, if you hit map screen, like go into the map screen and then come back out again, it tends to not do that. I don't want to use audio effects. I want to turn off auto zoom, and then we get like a view of this from this thing that I just built. And for some reason, you can see the trees. The trees have reappeared. Autopilot is on. Let's go. Oh, that took such a long time. Ariane is go! European Space Agency, baby! Kerbal Skylands 2. What will be cheating? We get to launch rockets in a city building game. There is the Chirp X in City Skylines. I don't know if that's made it to City Skylines 2, but yeah, you get the Chirp X Space Launch Centre in City Skylines 1. Look at it, it's beautiful. Ariane, oh, I love it so much. I spent way too long designing this. But yeah, this will feature prominently in the next episode of For Kerbalkind, mine, which will come out next week. Look at it fly, and oh god, that's not good. Now I want to set this to be like 20. Go home, not zoom in that much, please. Target self, set target with click, set target with click, and then if I come around. Oh god, why is it doing this? This is how I film for all Kerbalkind. We know you're hiding the truth about what happened to the engine plumes. What happened to the engine plumes? The engine plumes are fine. Aren't they? There we go. Look at it. It's beautiful. Maybe what I should do is target itself, not center of mass. See what this looks like. There we go. Look at it. Look at the beautiful Ariane 1. Look at all of that detailing on that upper stage, the HM7 stage. And all the detailing on all of the stages. So much detailing as it makes its way to space. I'm kind of in the wrong position here. I've gotten right in the way of that shot as it flies past. Let's do that again. How far am I off? Yeah. So there we go. The Viking 2 stage fire up. Yeah, this will be great. You can only see the engine plumes from below, can you? See, he returned the engine plumes so we wouldn't suspect anything. I think it's because it was going like over the... It was taking a long time, but because it was in the hull, we launched it from a hull. It kind of like meant that you didn't see it for the first part of the flight. But I don't know. You definitely can see the engine plumes all the way. Because when I filmed the Ariane in my trailer, you could see them the entire time. Look at it. Ah, we're over the Atlantic Ocean at the moment. And it's not looking very pretty because it's disappeared. This will be able to get to space with about 235 meters per second LV left. What version of this is? Is this the one with the RZ20 or the one with the HM7? With the RZ20, so the British Hydrolox engine, which is probably what I'm going to be using for the Ariane for the most part. Reason being is that it's got reignitions, and I know the HM7 is technically the real engine that I should have used for this, but having multiple ignitions is going to be way, way, way more useful than having just one ignition. But I might go against that. Also, I think you might get a little bit more efficiency out of the RZ20, but I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have a play around and decide what I'm actually gonna do with the Ariane. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably call the stream there because it has been 3 hours since I started streaming. Got a little bit of Karoo done. There's some more stuff that I do need to do, and I'm going to focus on that over the course of this week, and filming my episode of For All Kerbalkind, which will be coming out next Sunday, hopefully. I know N9 is going to be releasing an episode probably on Tuesday, so make sure you look out for that. And yeah, I'm going to be getting an episode out hopefully next Sunday, and hopefully another Kerbal Gets Real Redux episode out on Friday as well. But I'll see how much of For All Kerbalkind I get done. If I can't, I've got to focus on For All Kerbalkind because it's like the collaborative series. If that slips, then there won't be more Kerbal Gets Real Redux. Also, since it's a UK engine, it's automatically better. I like your way of thinking, especially as like the Gamma engines are really, really reliable. Like really reliable. The engines that I have been using mostly for this series have been insanely reliable, and I've been using them in Kerbal Gets Real Redux as well, and they are also insanely reliable in that too. They're just great. But yes, new episode probably next Sunday, and oh no, probably, yeah, almost certainly next Sunday. And yeah, we'll have N9 as well. But thank you everyone for coming along to the stream. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the new memberships. Thank you for everything. I hope you've enjoyed me playing Kerbal Skylines, basically, for the past 3 hours. we got one tiny little bit done. I'm going to have to go away and spend more time building up more of Karoo. I need to build up the Space Centre so it looks a little bit better rather than just a mishmash of stuff. But I think it did look alright. There's probably more work that can be done to it, but anyway, this is going to now hopefully decouple in a second, and we'll get the last Hydrolox stage of this off and up into space. Yeah, we will make it to space with this. Oh dear. Well, that's not a promising sign. There we go. Should probably hot stage that. Should probably hot stage that. But anyway, until next time, oh god, didn't mean to do that. Until next time, I've been Karnasa, and I will see you later.